streaming. There we go. Oh, I think it just does it automatically. Let's do Derecho. Alright guys, it looks like the stream is live on YouTube, so you can go out and try to find it. It is just started. That's great. Okay, there we go. Looks good. Alicia, did you find the YouTube? The YouTube should now be live too. Oh shoot. I may have accidentally just leaked the stream key on YouTube. Luckily I did. Okay, cool. Thank you, Alicia, for that. Okay. I will be ending the stream now, guys. Again, I will be live on YouTube because of technical difficulties on TikTok. You gotta love that. I will be seeing you guys there. Peace. Okay, there we go. That is a bit disappointing. Okay, let's see if I can pull up my live camera now. Yeah, activate. There we go. Beautiful. Oh, there we are. All right, we are live on YouTube. Let me turn up something. And also, let me get my... rainy day weather, YouTube. I actually do show up. I don't know if that's from me or... First YouTube live stream, yes. Well, we might have to get very lucky to be in the YouTube's algorithm, but that how it be. We'll make do with it. See how it goes. Okay. All right, we currently have a live radar here. Just looking at all this information. It's been a very long time since I've even tried to stream on YouTube. So, we currently have 2 active tornado warnings, both now in South Dakota. It looks like they canceled the one to the south of this tornado warning because it's really just decided to hook a right and hang out towards Marty. So Marty is now underneath tornado warning. Looking at rotation together, oh, the rotation's been pretty tight. It's died down just a little bit since right now, just north of Pickstown, heading eastward. Active tornado threat in this region. Let me see if I can post out this live stream link to a couple other people or a couple other platforms. That might help too. Bear with me. Okay, there we go. Rainy day weather. Okay, there we go. Getting the linky link posted. Beautiful. Yeah, let those Facebookers come out. I don't know why that sounds so bad. Alright, do a little bit zoomed out look. Let me know if anyone is hanging out there. See 6 concurrent viewers. Let me know how you guys are doing. Again, we have an active tornado threat right now in South Dakota. Derecho threat. Okay. the thumbnail is really funny. I didn't realize I had that thumbnail. Okay. Wow, we're up to 6 viewers. That's good. We're up to 6 viewers. We're already doing better than TikTok, guys. So, good job. All right. So, the tornado warning is hugging I-90. We're so far off from the radar today. It's been such abysmal, but we are getting closer to very well-populated areas. So, we'll be seeing how this develops. Maybe also post it on TikTok. And I doubt people will go from TikTok to there, but yeah, TikTok deserves it, bro. Like, we're not nice. Let's put this in motion so we can see how it's developing. Because I'm waiting Oh, here's some bad news here. Look at this convection starting to fire off right there. That is where I'll be looking for our derecho to start forming. So it looks like the moderate risk was a little place to west, but everywhere else, and that's actually already being watched. So we got 70-mile-per-hour watch for severe winds just to the east of all of this mess about to form. So they pulled the trigger on the watch, including Sioux City now. So again, Sioux City is underneath a severe thunderstorm watch for the next 5 hours and 53 minutes. Let me see if I can post the link on... Wait, should I live stream from my phone on TikTok? I honestly think this would probably go well, too. It probably won't get flagged because it's so stupid. Rainy day special event. You know, I'm just gonna join my YouTube for. There we go. This is behind the scenes rainy day weather live stream. Oh yeah, there we go. Live. Beautiful. Oh gosh, I'm like propping it on my computer right now. Wait. Oh yeah, I can use my wallet. Okay, great. There's going to be dual live streams going on. One that's just on my phone of a terrible view of my screen. Oh, yes, this is high-quality content right now. You already know rainy day has the highest... Oh, shoot. Has the highest quality content there is. I'm just going to go live. Who cares? Virtual item policy. I don't care. If I get banned on my mobile TikTok, I'm going to be crazy. Okay. I feel like I could really prop this up on my computer or something. All right, guys. Shifting my computer over a little bit. Oh, there we go. Beautiful. Okay. Now we got dual live stream setups. Okay, beautiful. What's up, Alicia? Good to have you here on the rainy day weather live stream. Again, we're going from 2 viewpoints. We're going from YouTube and TikTok. TikTok, unfortunately, has been demoted to mobile. I'll be checking your questions intermittently, but if you want to be on the full live stream, you can join on Facebook. It's the Rainy Day Weather Media. But yes, YouTube, hello. You now have a friend. It's TikTok Live. TikTok Live has now been degraded because they've been banning me. So, I mean, it's a pretty good view, honestly. You still can see the screen pretty well. You can see what I'm talking about. I can't really see the chat that well, but I'll look over there a couple times every so often. So again, if you guys are just joining from chat or if you're anywhere on any platform, we're currently looking at an active derecho threat. So we have, I'm getting kind of worried about the derecho threat starting to set up. We do have convection trying to, I guess, anti-partices. They're trying to connect these 2 thunderstorm complexes. So you have this one right here and you have this one to the south right here. They will not be able to bow out or use their derecho strength unless they actually can connect and form that nice line. It's like a sail. So right here is our sail. If we have a hole in the sail can't move. It can't get all that wind down to the surface. So really what we're waiting for is the convection to start to fire off near De Smet, and then we will start to see some significant windfall to happen, to materialize. We've already seen 80-mile-per-hour winds, and we've already seen multiple significant tornadoes on the ground. However, we're now just waiting for the final piece of the puzzle. The models have been very poor at modeling out what's going to happen in the future. However, I'm still feeling this has a very likelihood chance of forming a derecho if this fully works out. Let me know if anyone else has any questions on TikTok. I do apologize if I have a little bit less looking over there because I do have to look all the way down on the bottom right of my screen. I am currently live on YouTube. The only reason I'm on live on my phone here, guys, I apologize, is because the TikTok algorithm has been bullying me actively and has not been allowing me to stream on my laptop. So it's been a bit annoying. If you really want your question answered and you want to for sure see my content, you go to YouTube on Rainy Day Weather, guys. Same platform, same profile photo. Appreciate the support, guys. But I'll try to answer your questions too. Predictions. Okay, so we can do a full forecast for South Dakota. South Dakota's actual risk is now kind of been narrowed down to this corner region right here. This includes Sioux Falls and basically southeast of this current significant severe weather. Most dangerous weather that's going on is in the southern portions of South Dakota. This includes Aurora, Davidson, Douglas, Charles Mix, and Gregory counties, all underneath active tornado warnings, meaning an active threat. If you just heard your county or you've received an alert on your phone, please get to your safe place immediately. There's no time to delay. We've also just had a tornado circulation cross over I-90 just south of White Lake. This was a significant tornado. It's still radar indicated for the next, That's 19 minutes. And the circulation is heading towards Stickney and Aurora Center, crossing Route 281. See, what about... okay, wait, my iPad should be charged now. This is actually perfect timing. Again, guys, if you really want your question, I know there's a lot of people on TikTok. If you really want your question answered, if you go to YouTube, I can easily see your question, but I'll try my best to look at your questions as well. Do apologize for the setup. Again, also, we just released a merch store, so after the stream, if you're curious, you can always look at the merch store as well. Oh, there we go. Just grabbing my charger for my iPad. Okay, there we go. My setup is turning into like 8 screens at once. This is great. Keep the questions coming, guys. Again, we have a severe thunderstorm warning in Ohio in Stark County for the next 3 minutes as well. Just shouting that out. Okay. Don't worry, iPad is plugged in. We will not die on iPad. And there we go. Now I now have another locator, so we can... The Wi-Fi bill... Luckily I have unlimited Wi-Fi, or we have a problem here, right? Wouldn't we? Okay, I'm back. Back in the camera view for my friends here. Moody County. Can you give me the city on that, please, Andrew? That helped me out a lot. Is my mic quiet on here? Oh, I might have my OBS turned down. Is that better? Let me know if that's better on YouTube or not. They turn off power mode and let's go to Moody. So it's gonna be okay, Alicia. We're gonna give you basically radar scan by radar scan. Bottom right of the Brookings, South Dakota. Okay. Let me get that up. Brookings, South Dakota. Okay. It's loading. It's a little bit better. Okay, I can turn it up louder. Like I can get really loud. I don't know. That'll be. It's okay. Okay. Looking at Brookings. Okay, it's loading. I apologize. We have a new tornado warning. For Brookings, you are in the middle of the significant severe weather alert here. So you have severe thunderstorm watch for the next 2 hours and 6 minutes. Good news is right now the thunderstorms that are supposedly supposed to be giving you some very significant weather are still pretty weak. Let's hope this continues as a trend. However, there is a possibility that they really ramp up within the next 10 to 30 minutes. So stay weather aware. Hopefully you get through this without any significant weather, but just be weather aware out there, guys. Again, I'm seeing a lot of people join on TikTok. I do apologize for not being able to see your a lot of you guys. If you have a really important question, I'm also live on YouTube. I can see everyone's questions a lot better. I just want to get on this version of TikTok. And of course, Sushi, TikTok currently has 60 viewers right now because, you know, they couldn't deal with my actual stream. But yeah, guys, thank you for the follows too. I do apologize. I can't see your stuff. But again, I'll be answering your questions live on air as best as I can. But if you have a very important question, I'm also live on YouTube. Same profile. It's going to be rainy.day.weather on YouTube. Same logo as well. Appreciate the support, guys. And I actually can put that in chat as well. Let me just put that in chat. All right, I think I can put chat, right? Chat. Can I not say anything, chat? No, I guess not. Okay. So welcome to the stream, everyone. Again, we also just launched a merch store. So if you are curious of rainy day weather merch, there's some very cool selections here. We'll be continuing this live coverage all night long. So if you're anywhere in this red bubble, let me just say some towns that are in this risk for severe weather. Anywhere in this basically region. This includes large cities like Sioux Falls, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Cedar Rapids, Waterloo, Des Moines, Davenport, west of Madison, Rochester. All of these regions are at a significant risk for severe weather. Main risk number one is going to be significant wind. That's going to be wind in the 70 to 90 mile per hour range. Secondary risk is going to be, are tornadoes. And lastly, we do have a slight significant hail risk as well. What time does the rain stop? It's going to be a little bit of a while before it fully gets to your region. That's why we're going to watch radar scan by radar scan. Let's put it in motion to see the full development of what's going on. If you guys are enjoying this content on TikTok, please give me a like and a follow. I really appreciate that. I am a solo creator on all platforms. I mainly usually live stream on TikTok, but again, if you guys didn't get the full story, I did get banned from the algorithm for some reason. There was no given reason. It was just said unoriginal content, even though it's the same thing. It's just like it was on my screen. But hopefully you guys enjoy this version anyways. I'm trying to make it work. If you want the full screen and the full setup, I am live on YouTube as well. But I appreciate all the likes, guys, and the follows. Again, this is just me battling the TikTok algorithm as a solo creator. It is what it is. But we're making it work, right? I mean, let me know if this is a good view or not for you guys, if I can improve it in any way. I'm going to try my best to keep interacting with everyone on all platforms. But stay safe out there, guys. Again, we are live on both platforms, TikTok and YouTube. Whatever you prefer, it is a little bit easier to see on YouTube. Again, also, if you put your questions, put your city and state on there so I can answer it as quickly as possible. Like Rogers, Minnesota. Thank you for that question. Rogers, Minnesota. Also, I do apologize if I don't get to yours. It's just the way of how this is going to work. For Rogers, Minnesota, you are just northwest of Minneapolis. You are still included in that enhanced risk for severe wind. So we'll take a little bit more zoomed in look so you can see where you are. I believe you're right here, Rogers, somewhere in this region here. Yes. So main threat for you guys is the severe weather band that's forming right here. So we're going to get some probably significant wind, some possibly isolated large hail. And Chris, this is radar scope. So large hail and high wind is going to start making its way towards you guys within the next few hours. I am expecting this to start to accelerate. So it shouldn't be too long before you see some significant severe weather in Minneapolis and in St. Paul. If you're in this region, please have your emergency alerts on so you can get warnings about tornadoes and significant wind. And also have that plan in place just in case you get a tornado warning. You're not like, oh no, what should I do? No, if you get a tornado warning or if you get a severe thunderstorm warning on your phone, you should have that plan already in place and where to go. Watertown, South Dakota. We'll go there next. Also on YouTube, if you see me like look down in my corner, I'm looking at my phone that's live streaming. Watertown, South Dakota. Looking at Watertown, South Dakota, which is all the way on the east side actually here. Watertown actually just got passed by the main squall line. I'm going to say your main significant weather threat has now ceased. You still have a chance of a thunderstorm or two to pop up. However, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to get you out of work. Most likely, it's going to be pretty calm throughout the rest of today. Let me guys know if you guys are enjoying this. Please leave a like and a comment. Let me know how you guys are doing. Let's see some more questions online. Minneapolis, how are we looking? Minneapolis is still, it's still very questionable because you have this big ball of convection that is starting to make its way towards Minneapolis. It's currently sub-severe though, right here. Okay, so here we go. This big thunderstorm is still not moving very fast. We just got a new flash flood warning. So I'm worried though. There's a lot of time for this to start to accelerate as it goes towards Minneapolis and the Twin Cities region. If you're in Minneapolis, you get to the time where we're going to bed, I'll be covering it all night. So even if you go away for a little bit, you come back online, you check me on YouTube and TikTok, we'll be covering it as it enters the Twin Cities region. I'd say still have your emergency alerts on, and I'd say there's still a pretty good chance that we might see some significant winds. That means 70 to 90 mile per hour winds in this region. I really wouldn't be surprised. Yesterday I have there the thunderstorms warning signs that went off. That means I have dark thunderstorm warning. If I could get clarification on that one. Let me keep answering questions for you guys. Appreciate all the follows too. Guys, we're getting close to 1,000 likes on TikTok. Can we hit it? And Mankato, hopefully I said that right. Mankato, Minnesota. Again, if you really want your question answered, there are only 4 people currently on YouTube, and I can see YouTube a lot better. So if you really want your question answered, YouTube is the way. For Mankato, oh yeah, you are right in it. So whoever just said that for Minnesota, you are right in the significant wind threat. That means you have a likelihood of seeing 70 to 90 mile per hour wind gusts. Word of advice right now, please charge your phones. Have those emergency alerts on just in case you lose power. Because if this derecho starts to form up, which I'm assuming it probably will start to at least gain some strength throughout the night, you will see significant wind damage, trees down, power lines down, possible damage to roofing and weaker housing as well. So this is going to be a serious situation as we watch it progress throughout the rest of tonight on Severe Weather Live coverage throughout on Rainy Day Weather, guys. Good news is we just dropped our tornado warning down to the south. We now only have one tornado warning active. This is in South Dakota, Aurora, and Davison, Douglas County. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Minnesota and South Dakota. This is from 70 miles per hour observed in Big Stone, Grant, and Roberts. This is almost hurricane force winds. So let me write this down. Okay, come on, grab it. 70 miles per hour plus on here, guys, for this severe thunderstorm warning. This is all going to be associated with this line that is heading into the Minneapolis area. So, again, we're going to see some significant wind here. That is pretty much living proof that we're going to see things start to pick up. Judging by the storm reflectivity, we're a bit far away from any radar right now. Over here, we're going to be seeing some significant weather threat pop up pretty soon. Yes, Alicia, you can take a deep breath. It's going to be all right. We're going to walk you through this. If you get an emergency alert, we're going to walk you through the alerts. Just pulling up my TikTok live studio. I'm curious if I can see my dashboard. Oh no. Okay, hold up. Hopefully this doesn't take away my camera. Oh, there we go. You guys can see that. Let me know if you guys have any more questions on YouTube and Facebook. Let me look on YouTube real quick. Or on Facebook. Or not Facebook. TikTok. Oh gosh. Stroke. New London. I'll go to New London next on Minnesota. You're hosting live. Continue live. Continue live. Yeah, continue live. Okay. All right. Live center. Oh, there we go. Oh, I can just open TikTok generally. Okay. Sorry, guys. 1 second. I'm pulling up TikTok on my computer. All right, and then for London, Minnesota, let's go there. Again, we have significant severe weather coming through the region right now. Let me mute you. Okay, there we go. Oh, there we go. Okay, I can. Oh gosh, hold up. Let me mute that. Beautiful. All right, I can see you guys now. Yes, I fixed. Or now I can split screen YouTube. Oh, there we go. Oh, big brain right now, guys. Huge brain. I now have both TikTok and YouTube up. So now I can see everyone. Hooray. And now I can see your guys' questions. Beautiful. We'll keep you up, and then I'll keep the YouTube chat up. There we go. All right, now I got 2 chats to look after. You guys are very needy right now. Okay. Let's get to work, shall we? For London, Minnesota. Again, guys, this live stream is going to be a marathon one. So if you need a break or need to go somewhere when the storm's not there yet, we will be covering it all night long. So make sure you give me a follow, give me a like. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Dodge, for the donation. Thomas and Certified Someone. Very kind of you all. I will get to your questions now that I can see everyone. And I just accidentally looked up just London. So let me get to London, Minnesota, because I've literally been getting distracted, haven't I? Oh, wow. It's a very small town. Hopefully. Wow, that is a very small town. Let me know if you like it living in that small town. It's pretty crazy. Please don't spam chat, though. I can see your chat now. Please don't spam it, guys. It doesn't help you out. That just makes chat really hard to see for me. I won't answer you if you guys spam. For London, Minnesota, you are inside that moderate risk for severe weather. That means you could see significant winds, 70 to 90 mile per hour winds. Make sure your devices are charged and you're prepared for severe weather. Severe weather is very possible and likely in that region. All right, let's continue. Oh gosh, Zach, you're making me really. Is that Owanton? Oh gosh, where did I even go? Oh yes, Thomas, you're up next. Thank you for the donation too. Thank you. I'll get to you. Awantana is also inside that moderate risk for significant severe weather. You're right here. Significant winds will be coming to your region within the next few hours. Be weather aware as we continue throughout tonight. Let's head to a quick sidebar, guys, to West Palm Beach, looking at Florida. And it is very calm across the entire region of Florida. West Palm Beach should be a beautiful evening, Thomas. Enjoy it out there. Thank you again for that donation. Let's switch back to our main threat where we have yet a new severe thunderstorm warning for South Dakota. This is going to be along I-90. This has a tornado possible tag on it. Tornado possible tag for the severe thunderstorm warning, which means a tornado could form imminently. We'll be keeping an eye on it. This storm is moving east towards Sioux Falls. So Sioux Falls is going to be seeing these storms eventually move into their area. We are now only about 57 miles away from Sioux Falls of the storm. So Sioux Falls, now time to be on high alert. Again, guys, please give me your city and state. That really helps me out. Get to your comment as soon as possible. Also, if you give the stream a like, that helps out. It highlights your comment for me, so it's easier to see. Owatonna, is that how you say it? Owatonna. Nah? St. Paul, Minnesota is currently underneath a enhanced risk for severe wind. You can see 70 to 80 miles per hour wind. Drink some water and sit down in your safe. Thank you, Sushi, for that. Appreciate it. This is like really. I've never streamed on 2 platforms, but this is a little overwhelming. I have to get used to this real quick. Keep the questions coming, guys. Let me know if you have any questions about what to do about this possible derecho threat. Honestly, I think a derecho threat's slightly waning. However, significant wind threat's still going to be there. Do apologize if I do say your town name wrong. That is unfortunately part of it. Also, quick shout out to the Rainy Day Weather merch store. There is new Rainy Day Weather merch that just released. It actually just happened. Okay, oh gosh. Audubon, Iowa. See, I got that. Where are you from? I am from Pennsylvania, guys. Currently at State College, and if you're wondering, I am a student meteorologist, so I do have some background in this information. If you want to see what I look like, you can go to the YouTube channel. Because I have the live camera on the YouTube channel. It's a whole story. I'm not going to explain a lot because it's kind of boring, but basically it's a mess. For Audubon, Iowa, you actually might be outside the risk. You are actually just inside the slight risk, so you could see a significant windstorm in that region very later tonight, though. I appreciate the jokes, Katie. Yeah, it's always a joke on the stream. I cannot pronounce stuff, so I appreciate the laughs. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for South Dakota. This one is for I was like, not 2 hours. For 46 minutes. Let's look at this storm together, guys. This storm has 70 mile per hour winds and 1.5 inch hail. A considerable threat tag on this. This is crossing Route 50, heading towards towns like Kaler, Scotland, Alviette, Wolf Creek, Tripp, Avon, Tyndall, Springfield, and Tabor. Also, Dante and Wagner are currently underneath that severe thunderstorm warning. Significant severe thunderstorm warning inching into your region, guys. Inching into your region. The good news is our tornado warnings have expired. Thank you, Monkey and Stormy, for the donation. And we're going to have a little competition, guys. Top viewer right now. Again, you get a top viewer from commenting, donating. I do shout-outs every so often, about once every 20 minutes. It's going to be Dodgeman, Austin Webby, and JK. VLG, thank you so much for being top interactive right now. We are going to keep this train on the tracks. Severe weather threat is coming through this region, and storms are starting to strengthen towards the Twin Cities. Twin Cities are on a high alert. Sioux Falls is going to see severe weather very soon as well, so get ready. Keep those questions coming, guys. I do apologize if it takes me time to get to your questions. There are a lot of you, And I do try to prioritize active severe weather as well. So generally, I'd like to give general forecasts so we can get the word out for everyone. But let's go to Woodbury, Minnesota, real quick. Let me know if you guys also have questions just generally about severe weather. For Woodbury, just next to St. Paul, you have a enhanced risk 3 out of 5 severe weather risk. So main risk in that region is going to be high-end wind. You do have an isolated tornado threat, but again, main thing I'm concerned about for your region is this line of severe weather that is starting to form and push its way into the region. As we head into the overnight, we are expecting the lower level jet, which is basically a huge breeze, very simplified, to sweep over these storms and start to produce some very significant wind gusts. Should be starting happening over the next few hours or even just hour. So stay tuned for that as we see conditions start to deteriorate as things start to pick up here as well. Let me know how you guys are doing outside of that. I just realized my phone is also starting to die, so keep the questions coming, guys. I'll stick with it as best as I can. Maple Grove, Minnesota. For Maple Grove, you are inside that enhanced risk as well. Could see significant wind in your region within the next 1 to 3 hours. I'd say more 2 to 3 range, but stay safe. Marie, stay safe out there, Marie. Is Taylor's Falls going to get hit? So we got a question on YouTube. Thank you for that question on YouTube. Let me get you right now. Again, guys, I'm live on TikTok and YouTube. I can see YouTube a lot better. So if you have a very important question, you can go onto the YouTube. It's more likely that I'll be answering it because just the current format of whatever that's going on. And for Taylor's Falls, also let me know if anyone has any storm reports. I'll love to share those and give you guys a shout out. For Taylor Falls, you're actually just outside of the enhanced risk. However, you could see still an isolated dangerous storm. So Marie, judging based off this radar, I am expecting severe weather to enter your area within the next 2 to 3 hours. Have those emergency alerts on. You're not in a super likelihood chance. However, judging based off the current radar, I'm almost certain you're at least going to be seeing some heavy thunderstorms pretty soon. Stay tuned for if warnings get issued for your region. I'll be watching each storm warning come in as we continue on. Thank you guys for the support on both pages. We currently have 8 viewers on YouTube and 120 viewers on TikTok. Thank you guys for it. Again, yes, the YouTube. Here, I'll literally send a link right now. So it's easy for everyone on TikTok to transfer. I'm kind of doing a little funneling, but again, there is a link. If you want to go on YouTube and see the live stream, I can see your comment a lot easier. The live stream link just got posted. So it just got posted. If you guys want to be in it. Yes, Sushi. See, it makes no sense, Sushi. Literally, it's the same thing just on my phone. You know, it's just how it goes. Hey, I'm making it work, and things are going well. Let's keep this tracks on the train. Tracks on the train? Yeah. Let's keep the tracks on the train, shall we? Keep the questions coming, guys, and let me know how you're preparing for this possible significant severe weather event. Also, don't forget to hydrate, guys. Very important. Looking at Buffalo, Minnesota. Also, please don't spam the chat, guys. Trying my best. That's Buffalo, not Minnesota. Buffalo Wild Wings. I could go for some Buffalo Wild Wings right now. Let me know what your guys' favorite food is. Honestly, like favorite restaurant. Let's go with that one. What's your favorite restaurant? Just like go to like guilty pleasure restaurant. For Buffalo, Minnesota, we have a significant severe weather risk there as well. You have an enhanced risk. Could see high-end winds. High-end winds risk coming to your region pretty soon. Also, not sponsored by B-Dubs. I just like B-Dubs. Megan, YouTube was just posted about. Post the link again. It's coming right when I said that. Right there. Again, YouTube, I'll see your comment a lot better if you go on YouTube, guys. It's just the current setup I have. What about tornadoes? Currently, good news is we don't have any active tornado warnings over time. However, there's still an isolated tornado threat, and we've had multiple confirmed tornado warnings today. Is Brookings, South Dakota. I don't see the YouTube posted. Did anyone see the link in chat? It should be in the link in chat. I mean, if anyone else got that link. If you could also send it too, I don't mind. It would just, it's a way it'd be. right? Stay safe out there, guys. I was gonna say, am I tripping? I never saw a link. No one, did anyone see a link? Or you could also just look up rainy.day.weather on YouTube. Okay, well, great. TikTok is just being mean. What's up, Alicia? Hanging in there. Bruh. How bad is the wind? Currently, wind is sitting at 70 mile per hour on these warnings here in the southern areas of Dakotas and the northern areas of Nebraska. Is this storm heading to Oklahoma? No. That's actually some good news for you, Champaign. Is no storms in no storms in Oklahoma today. Yeah, again, we have tornado possible tag. We do have a tornado possible tag on the storm that is kind of inching towards the Sioux Falls region. So be weather aware about that. Hello, M1 Che30L. Welcome to the stream. And new profile, question mark. It's actually, so if anyone sees the red, it means there's a significant weather event ongoing. Hopefully you guys enjoy that type of content. I like to switch it up so we can, signify that something significant is happening. Also, merch store was released, so quick shout out to anyone who likes merch, likes cool stuff. Lots of cool stuff on the merch store is on TikTok, but there's also a limited time item on the actual site, so check it out. Wait, a quick little shout out. Hold up. Oh no, I don't know if I have it up. All right, well maybe later. We'll check it out maybe a little bit later. A little bigger view, guys. Again, this is our main event, stretching from the northern portions of Nebraska all the way up in the central portions of Minnesota. What app is this? This is Radar Scope Austin. And Angel said they need a good storm. Well, hopefully you get a good storm, but no damaging storm, right? I think that's a good middle ground. Would I be better off going to my mom's in Somerset or stay in St. Paul's and chill? If you are in a well-built structure, Megan, I'd say stay put. But that kind of depends on, if you're in a well-built structure. I'm not going to... And also, I think St. Paul is a pretty safe place. If you're in St. Paul, you're probably in a well-built structure. Oh, you're fine, Megan. Yeah, you're 100% fine. You're okay. I'm not a typical Midwesterner. I don't like these storms. They make me blank my pants. Just gotta sleep and pray. Well, I mean, if you have your emergency alerts on and have that plan in place, we can work through this together, guys. It'll be all right. I promise you guys that. We'll work through it, give you some advice. If you guys have a question about, what to do if you get a warning, put it in chat. I like to prioritize those questions as well. If you get a warning, let me know. How many tornadoes have there been so far? P, I'm not too sure. I won't speculate on that. Morris, Minnesota. Oh, thank you for coming to the YouTube channel, guys. Appreciate that. Let me answer that question on the YouTube for Morris, Minnesota. Again, YouTube is below 1,000 followers, so if you want to be part of the very limited edition club, that is also up. So looking at Morris, actually, you're getting hit right now. You're in it right now, aren't you? So Morris is currently underneath a flash flood warning, and also 60 mile per hour winds are crushing through your area. The good news is you're actually getting through the region. Are you located in any storm? No, I'm safe right now. Thank you for the well wishes, though. I'm in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Gonna be okay. Well, Minneapolis is underneath a severe thunderstorm watch, and the significant severe thunderstorms are entering your region pretty soon here. Northeast Minneapolis, pretty much the same story. Format looks great. I appreciate that. Again, guys, we're live on both platforms. And you can't find the YouTube. Little word of advice. If you look up rainy day weather and put tornado after it, rainy day weather tornado, it usually pops up like that. It's so annoying. But I think if you are under 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, it kind of gatekeeps it. I do apologize for that, guys. Again, I try my best here to work with the TikTok algorithm. Let me know how you guys are doing and keep the questions coming. Please do not spam the chat. Again, just a word of advice. If you are on TikTok, I was kind of banned off of a shadow ban, basically, from streaming on my actual PC. So it's a non-usual setup. If you want the full screen, the full look, and a better link to getting to me, then go on the YouTube. YouTube is Rainy Day Weather Media. I will go check outside. I'll be safe. I normally filter it to channels. Oh yeah, also filter to channels. Who chat? I see you see a funnel? Is that true? Xavier, give me your location, please. not to be direct. Thank you, Yo, for sharing the live. Again, guys, if you like this content, we're getting close to 13,000 new followers over the past year. I mean, it's been a really amazing ride. I am a solo creator. I am a student meteorologist, so any likes and shares and follows really, really go a long way. So, again, for a tiny creator like me, trying to get through the ranks, all of it goes a long way. And get ready for Storm Chase 2026 in the Great Plains. Rainy day weather will be going out. And with very limited time of content, very exclusive content for you guys. So stay tuned for that as well. Keep the questions coming. Thank you guys all for those shares and follows. Welcome to the Rainy Day Weather family. Anything greater or anything for the greater Minneapolis area. And yes, Minneapolis is going to be seeing this significant weather coming into your region. See this big glob, this mess. That is what is coming to your region, and I am expecting it to possibly strengthen. And we got a question about Yankton. And St. Cloud is honestly within 1 hour of seeing possibly significant wind. That could be 70-mile-per-hour wind. And looking at Yankton, South Dakota. Let's go there. We'll move to the southeast corner. You are on deck for 70-mile-per-hour winds. So I'll give you guys a circle so you can see it on the TikTok. Here you are, and here is the mighty thunderstorms causing 70. Again, that's almost hurricane force winds coming to your region. Pittsburgh not expect. Oh, actually, Pittsburgh is about to see thunderstorms, I think, actually. Let me a quick sidebar, guys, for my lovely Pennsylvania fans. Never mind. Storm died. Just kidding. Storm closed. You're all closed up. You might see like a moderate shower or light shower, but other than that, you're fine. So sorry, quick sidebar to Pittsburgh. All right, gonna hydrate real quick. Keep those questions coming, guys. Appreciate the support. Again, YouTube is also open for you guys. Anyone that you prefer. YouTube has a better view. Of course, Marie, stay safe. Yeah, and Storm got canceled out in the east. Oh, look at that. Did you guys see that? The outlook just changed. Outlook just changed on us, and guess what? For my Sioux Fall fans, you are dead center of this moderate risk. So this is the highest level of risk. Minneapolis and the Twin City region still staying in the enhanced risk. Good news is anywhere to the west of this line have now been canceled for severe weather threat. You are all in the clear. Some good news. However, everyone in the front of here, including Davenport, Cedar Rapids, Des Moines, Fort Dodge, Sioux City, Sioux Falls, Lamar, Storm Lake, all these regions, Rochester, you're now underneath new severe thunderstorm risk. That was very interesting. We got to see the Storm Prediction Center update live on stream there, guys. Should I share the stream to the Discord? Sure. I think I also shared it to the Discord, too. We also have a Discord, guys, but unfortunately I don't have a link to it. So, if you want to join the Discord, just give me a DM on TikTok after the stream. We have a cool community of other people who like weather or have no idea about weather and just want a relaxing, fun community, have friends to play games, discuss fun things. It's a fun time. Keep the questions coming, though, guys. And let me know how you're doing. I like also talking to you guys about, like, other stuff than... well, I guess the weather is the main topic right now, but other, like, interesting questions. Maybe, like, other than just, like, here's my town, and then goodbye. No offense to you guys. I love you guys for asking your questions, but... For Lakeview, you are now underneath an enhanced risk of severe thunderstorm warnings. You could see significant wind within the next 2 hours. Eastern Iowa, well, here's your new updated risk for Eastern Iowa. It really depends on how north you are in Eastern Iowa. The more north you are, the higher risk you are. More like, if you're in Cedar Rapids, you're now included in that enhanced risk for severe wind. How do we think the whiteout game will go this year? We're winning. We are winning the whiteout, guys. I don't want to hear any arguments about Penn State and not winning the whiteout. We are winning this year, okay? I don't want to hear it. Why isn't this showing up on my weather app, Danielle? Is it just showing you like a forecast? Your weather app is probably very struggling with this forecast because it's very hard to predict this type of movement. That's why I like to do this type of forecast. Because what you guys are seeing is live radar. It is what is happening right now. I'm giving you guys that professional analysis. I am in meteorology school in college right now, so I can give you the guys the professional breakdown of where these storms are going and what the risks are. So Yeah, you're basically your weather app is Garbo. Not to hate or anything. Again, guys, we are going storm chasing next summer, so if you like that idea, we're gonna storm chase for tornadoes. Please give me a follow. And again, we're getting close to 13,000 followers. All that support really helps. And lastly, last shout out is merch store is now open. Look for details on the latest post on Rainy Day Weather on all platforms. Really cool stuff there. All right, let's keep going. Rochester, Minnesota is underneath a severe thunderstorm risk region. You're in the enhanced region. I'll give you guys a nice circle so you can see it on TikTok. Thunderstorms are still a bit away from you guys. They're coming from the west to the east. And basically, it's kind of just watch and see because these storms are being very unpredictable right now. If you are in the Twin Cities, yes, you should be weather aware for possible significant wind to still come through your region. And I did see a question for what I expect in Sioux Falls. Well, right now, little prediction is the storm directly to your west that's coming to the east is packing a punch about 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. So I'm leaning towards that 60 to 70 mile per hour range. Don't be outside. There's going to be tons of lightning as well. Yes, there has been a lot of tornadoes this year. That is a great point. Montevideo, Minnesota. Do you think Rochester is underneath severe weather risk today? And what was that, Montevideo? Keep those questions coming, guys. Appreciate the support. Let's see where we're at in likes-wise. Guys, can we get to 5,000 likes on TikTok so we can defeat that algorithm that banned me earlier? It's like me fighting the TikTok algorithm. I need to make a shirt. Oh, Montevideo is actually just... Okay, guys, we need to stop for this one. Sorry for not answering questions. Montevideo. So whoever was in Montevideo, and please don't spam the chat. I will have to mute you. Well, I'm sorry. You just got muted for the entire live because that's the only option it's giving me. My bad. For Montevideo, you are now going to see a pretty significant thunderstorm coming into your region, possibly pea-sized hail, 50 to 60 mile per hour winds. You don't want to be outside for this. Be careful of that. Plenty of lightning coming through as well. This storm should last about 35 to 40 minutes. Afterwards, you should be all right. Yes, we should be all right. We should be back to normal in Twin Cities by 7 a.m. I'd be very surprised if we were not. Let me know how you guys are doing in YouTube. Again, we are on YouTube as well. You guys have a better view on YouTube, so if you want to see that, hop through the page. Let me see. Did that pop up? No. Okay, I don't think I'm allowed to send links to my own page. It's a big storm. Oh gosh, there's an ant. Ant alert. Oh god. Oh, also, last shout out is we do have a Rainy Day Weather subscription. If you want to be an ultra supporter of the page and really like this content, we do have paid subscriptions on the page. It's just a small fee of like $2.99, but you get amazing perks like a highlighted title in chat. You get special emojis to use in chat that are really cool. No one else gets to use them. And as well as a direct line to me personally if you ever have a weather question in the future. Just a little shout out. Because usually people don't know how to do that. That is available by using the star button in one of the corners. I believe it's the bottom left corner. There's a star button to be part of the Rainy Day Weather fan club. Someone asked, do you think Rochester, Minnesota? That's an interesting question. I do think. I don't know if I think Rochester, Minnesota. I mean, they're going to make me end the stream again. Oh, because the ants? Yes, the ants are bad, guys. If anyone was here for the last, I think it's 3 days, 4, I don't know. We had an ant invasion, so I swear to God, if we get an ant invasion again, I'm not going to be happy. Press F to eliminate the ants, please. Press F to eliminate the ants. I need as many Fs in chat as possible right now. Custer, South Dakota. Thank you, Brock, for that support of killing the ants. And press F to smash the ants away. If you're an ant lover, then no. And Custer, South Dakota is completely done for severe weather today. Thank you for the Fs in chat, guys. And okay, I only saw one ant, so we might be okay. We might be okay. And I promise, I don't have any food out, so they shouldn't be bringing their friends. At least I don't think so. Is the storm to the north in mid-Minnesota going to be bad or mainly the lower region? So mid-Minnesota, this is packing a punch. It has seen 60 to 70 mile per hour winds. I'm getting a little worried about this possible hail development. Right now, not severe thunderstorm warned, but we'll keep a close eye on it. But man, there is a lot of rain in here. Just look at that behemoth of rain. Look at that. That is a lot of rain. That is why we have a flash flood warning right now for Stevens County. That continues on for the next hour and 30 minutes. And Aiden, I did answer about Rochester a lot. So Rochester underneath severe weather, risk for pretty late tonight, wind likely. Glad my car is parked underground. That is a good statement right there, Chris. I'm glad too. When will he hit Minneapolis? Within the next 1 to 2 hours is my current prediction. But stay tuned, guys. This is a marathon stream. So I'll be live as we watch this powerful thunderstorm cross into Minneapolis. There we go. It is already in Minnesota. Keep those questions coming. Let me know how you guys are doing on this early week. Again, this risk really came out of nowhere. We had a slight risk last night when everyone went to bed. We woke up, moderate risk, 4 out of 5, and pretty crazy stuff here. For Garden City, Kansas, I was there over my storm chase. You don't have a severe thunderstorm risk anymore. Or no, Garden City, South Dakota. Sorry. I'll get that one too. I didn't know there was a Garden City, South Dakota. Okay, sounds good, Sushi. Garden City. Oh, I keep doing Kansas. South Dakota. There's so many Garden Cities, guys. Is St. Cloud cooked? St. Cloud is about to see some pretty beastly weather. So I wouldn't say they're cooked. I'd say if you like lightning, get ready. Good lightning show coming out. Lightning show watch issued. How dangerous is Sioux Falls? Okay, yeah, let's go to Garden City, South Dakota real quick, though. Garden City... Honestly, I think you're done. Yeah, your severe weather threat is done today for you, Garden City, South Dakota. Enjoy the rest of your day out there. All right, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning, and this one's pointed pretty close to Sioux Falls, so listen up for my followers down in Sioux Falls. Just west of you guys, here, I'll put you a circle. Boom, there you are. Here's the new severe thunderstorm warning, meaning active severe weather threat. This is for Fulton, Alexandria, Emory, Bridgewater, Dalton, Canisteo, Farmer, and Spencer. This severe thunderstorm warning concludes the pack of the punch of 60 mile per hour winds and about quarter-sized hail. Again, this is what is coming up to Sioux Falls. Where do I go to school? I go to school at Penn State University. Very, very nice meteorology school, guys. If anyone has any questions about what meteorology school is like, be happy to answer those as well. Danielle, it really depends on where you're located about when the storm's going to be worst. Weather app says no rain. What a lie, lol. Thank you for the heads up at work. Yes, Noah. Honestly, guys, the weather app ain't too good. I mean, it can't predict stuff like this. This is why you need your meteorologist. I like to say I am your pocket meteorologist. If you ever are wondering about a meteorology question, just pull up your phone on TikTok, go to Rainy Day Weather DMs, and shoot me a question. I love to answer any questions about meteorology, Penn State, where my favorite seafood place is. That's also a good one. What my favorite food is. Any bit of chatting. Also do have a Discord community as well. If you want to join that, you can also shoot me a DM after the live stream. We have an amazing community out there as well. Okay, cool. I need to charge my phone. Okay, I'm opening my laptop because now I have yet another region to go. All right, guys. I think I'm gonna do, because we have a little bit of a calm period right now. We don't have like an active tornado warning. I'm gonna do the first rainy day weather prized. Oh gosh, hold up. Let me just get this fixed first before I introduce this new topic. Oh man, hopefully no one's motion sick. Hold up, 1 second. Technical difficulties. Just balancing something. Oh yeah, actually I can do this right there. Okay. So you guys can see. Oh yeah, there we go. Beautiful. There you go. You guys got an amazing view now. And my phone's plugged in, so hopefully, yeah, we're good. First rainy day weather trivia prize pull ever. And I'm thinking of a question. Here. Let me look online so I can start to think. Oh, yes, I have a good one. I'm thinking right now, guys. Keep those questions in. I'm going to formulate it and give you guys the questions. So get ready for rainy day weather trivia. And Omaha, not looking at any severe weather today. Just a tiny bit of chance of a gusty storm. But right now, I'm not seeing any significant severe weather threat. And, okay, there we go. I can see that. Google Maps. I have, like, so many screens up. Alright, here we go. Oops. Don't want to knock that over. When's it going to hit Iowa? It is coming into Iowa within the next hour. It'll be the northwest corner of Iowa first. Again, guys, I am on YouTube right now for a full screen update. If it hits Davenport, what time? It'll be pretty late tonight in Davenport, probably close to 2 to 3 a.m. Appreciate the kind words, David. That really means a lot. When will it hit the Twin Cities? Within the next hour. It is accelerating towards the Twin Cities. Oh, you can't see? Sorry. I do apologize. I must have knocked you. Alright, everyone good? Let me know if you guys are good. National Weather Service. Okay. We'll throw that to the side. Okay, 927. It is strong as they say, Blizzy. Okay. What do we got? Right now, it's not severe thunderstorm warned, so I don't know what you mean by what as they say. Thank you, Lydia, for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Rainy Day Weather family. Also, if you're asking for what time, you're going to have to give me your location. But, man, there is a lot of rain in here. I am waiting for the lower level jet to start to accelerate this, guys. So I am expecting this region is, you probably should be on high alert for this to start. And Blazy, that derecho really isn't forming right now. That is why we're watching it radar scan by radar scan, though. Minneapolis is not going to get demolished. No. I'm just putting Minneapolis on high alert. Because a high alert for high winds. Not for tornadoes right now. Look how unorganized it is. If it starts bowing out, that's when I'll let you guys know that we have to take this serious. But that's unfortunate. We'll keep a very close eye on it. Right now, guys. I'll put it in motion so we can see how it's developing right here. There you go. What time for the Twin Cities? Within the next 1 to 2 hours. So I'll have to go to work tomorrow in Minneapolis, unfortunately, Danielle. Unfortunately. So we currently only have, we have a new severe thunderstorm warning, a very large one. Let's head to you guys down here, just south of Sioux Falls. Oh, wow, here we go. Here's a bowing out feature if I ever saw one. So look at this. This is what's called a bow echo. You can see this thunderstorm is in the shape of a bow. Bow and arrow, right, see right there? That means the storm is accelerating and gaining speed and putting high winds down on the ground. This is 60 miles per hour, includes I-29 between Sioux Falls and Elk Point. This severe thunderstorm warning is for the next hour, and it includes counties of, Bonhomme, Clay, Hutchinson, Lincoln, Turner, Union, and Yankton. Underneath a new severe thunderstorm warning for the next hour, including towns of Jamesville, Spring Valley, Davis, Hurley, Viborg, Centerville, Bursford, Wakanda, Volin, Meckling, Mission Hill, Yankton. I know I have people in Yankton. You're now underneath the severe thunderstorm warning. UTCL, Lesterville, Jamesville, and Menno, and other surrounding regions, including I-29 again. Active severe thunderstorm warning. I say, Ken's the derecho. If it'll be later if it forms. Derecho still has not formed, guys. And honestly, I'm not too sure it will. I'm not too sure the derecho will form. I don't want to jinx it though, so we're not gonna jinx it here yet. What weather app do I use? Currently using Radar Scope. But this is a high-powered thing of radar scope. It is paid for by your guys' amazing donations too. You guys' support really helps out the page. Again, I'm also live on YouTube. If you want the full screen and kind of a different view where you can see me and actually the screen fully. Unfortunately, TikTok has not allowed me to stream on my PC. But everything's going fine. I hope that you guys are enjoying this view as well. Let me know if there's anything I can do to change and help you guys out. And looking at Des Moines, Iowa is now in a slight risk, 2 out of 5 for significant winds later tonight. It's going to be the next 3 hours. Danielle, that's a great question. What year am I in PSU? I'm going to be going into my junior year. And honestly, it really depends if I'm going to further school on rainy day weather and obviously the current standing of all PhD programs. I am currently deciding that pathway, but it is a very interesting question. I'd love to talk about it more later on in a less significant severe weather outlook, but it is cool. Thank you, Morgan, for the follow. Welcome to the Rainy Day Weather family, guys. Again, we're getting close to 13,000 followers on TikTok. I really appreciate all that. It would be really amazing if we could get there. We keep those questions coming. I'm going to answer some more questions as well. Marshalltown, Iowa. Yes, Katie has just commented on the YouTube saying it is much better view than TikTok. And I do apologize for that. That is just because, again, TikTok has banned me from stupid PC view. Don't ask me why. I'm challenging her right now. I do apologize. We'll figure it out, though. For Marshalltown, Iowa, you guys are now actually underneath a moderate risk, 4 out of 5 for significant wind. This could be 70 to 90 mile per hour winds in this region. Please have those emergency alerts on. The main storms that you're going to be worried about are these storms right here. They are coming towards you guys. Expect those storms later tonight. Have those emergency alerts on. What's your YouTube? It's going to be the same thing, guys. Rainy day weather on YouTube, or you could do rainy day weather tornado if you like put that exact sentence into the thing. Filter by channels and look for the same logo. I'll be live already, so you can check it out there. If you want the better view is on YouTube. Let's go a little bit bigger view here, guys. Keep the questions coming. Let me know how you guys are doing. Yes, I of course, again, it helps me out if you guys give city and state in that order. It really helps me out. Waterloo, Iowa. And I'll just do a little identification because I like to do this every so often. I am a student meteorologist here at Penn State, so I do have a background in forecasting for you guys. It's not just some rando on TikTok who's staring at a radar and trying to make sense of it. No. I try to keep you guys informed. Again, I do prioritize the live severe thunderstorm warnings. And I also, secondary, help you guys out with your questions. For Waterloo, Iowa, same kind of thing. You are now in that moderate risk, 4 out of 5 for significant severe weather tonight. Be weather aware. Yes, getting some questions on the YouTube. Thank you guys for transferring over to YouTube. Helps me out. Also, we're under 1,000 followers on you, or excuse me, under 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So if you want to be in the first 1,000 club, welcome. You can welcome yourself in there. It's a really amazing platform. I mean, it's kind of the same as TikTok, but also limited time content, longer form content as well. I enjoy you guys on any platform, though. You guys are amazing. Appreciate the support. We just crossed 6,000 likes. Can we get to 10,000? That'd be amazing so we can get the word out there. And looking at Galvin, Shakopee, Minnesota. Is that Shakopee? Shakopee, Minnesota is, Shakopee, I guess it is Minnesota, is underneath that enhanced risk. We'll do a little bit of a zoomed in look for you. You can see this main mess. We'll put the radar mainly on the Twin Cities radar and put it in motion so we can break this fully down for everyone in here. I know we have probably about 9 million people ahead of this thunderstorm coming towards you guys. So good news right now is it's not severe thunderstorm warned yet. However, I am expecting it to start accelerating. And I think main risk here is going to be 70 mile per hour winds and possible power outages once this starts to get to a severe level. I'll let you know when we have that severe level achieved, but it might take it honestly might be pretty soon. Just judging by the fact of how, you see how it's rugged first here? Look how it's starting to flatten out. Once it starts to look a little bit more flat, that's when we can tell it's going to start to accelerate and put some wind down. I flew today near Minneapolis. I felt so many updrafts. Pilot Easy, thank you for that amazing insight. Honestly, it was probably so warm there, all the thermals. That must have been a fun ride. Thank you, Jake, for the follow. Welcome to the Rainy Day Weather family. And we got a question for, oh gosh, I am not going to say this right. Aberdeen, South Dakota. Let me know if I said that right. Aberdeen. Let me know how you guys are doing. And Aberdeen, South Dakota is going to be expired. You're actually all right here. You're right here on the corner. You're outside the severe weather risk. Use your bunch of numbers. Thank you, Fat Boy, for the sharing of the live. And thank you, Audrey and Jake, for the follow. Welcome to the Rainy Weather family. Is it a QLCS right now? It is becoming one, I believe. I mean, it's still very messy to be fully confirmed that, but we're working towards it. It's starting to get organized. That's why I think right in this region, guys, I think this is the area we should be watching for this wind to start picking up pretty quick. Thank you guys all for those follows. Welcome to the Rainy Weather family. Holly, Aaron, appreciate all that support, guys. Oh, let me get the view a little bit better. I think we can do a little bit better than that. There we go. Is it to Sioux Falls yet? No, it's getting close, though. We'll go to Sioux Falls. And we actually have some lightning in Sioux Falls. Look at that. We got dry lightning. Not even raining in Sioux Falls. However, you have such an active atmosphere. We do have lightning strikes in Sioux Falls. The actual precipitation is still on its way, putting the radar in motion. Here we go. This thunderstorm is really messy, but I'm expecting it to make its way into the region within the next 30 minutes. So you might be already getting lightning there. Okay, yeah. Can anyone confirm lightning in Sioux Falls? I got one confirmation. Let me know if you guys have lightning. Be safe out there because it might not be even raining and you're going to get lightning. Very crazy phenomenon right here. Look at that. Lightning. All those lightning strikes. No rain yet. Do you use enhanced radar? Yes, I do, pilot. I'm very fortunate to have this amazing radar. Thank you, Chris, for the follow. All right, we got lots of reports of lightning in Sioux Falls. Be safe out there, guys. Even though if it's not raining, it still can strike lightning near you guys. I might need to refill my water real quick. I'm going to try to do this quick, okay? We're going to take a quick... I'm going to set the radar on loop. Okay, this does not cost $700 a year, pilot. Fortunately, this costs, it's like, maybe 120. But yeah. Oh no, ant alert. Okay, ants and I need more Fs in chat, guys. Fs in chat to kill ants. Unfortunately, I've spotted yet another ant. I'll be right back. You guys can also count me down from 30. I'll be faster than 30 seconds to fill up my water. Also, keep those questions coming on as we watch the severe weather enter the Twin Cities and Sioux Falls. Be right back. I have a war with insects. I'll be right back. All right, we're back. Okay, we're back. You guys still here? Let's see who's here. Okay, you guys are here. You guys didn't run away from me. Thank you. Thank you. Oh gosh, I cannot say your name. Oh, I could try. Maybe I'm sorry. Deanna, thank you for the follow. Oh, thank you for the share, and then Lee, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Rainy Day Weather family, guys. Hopefully you guys are staying safe out there. We have a significant severe weather threat coming through the region. And looking at my map here, can you look at Edna, Minnesota? Of course, pilot. Of course, Edna, Minnesota. Using my locator. Oh, we just hit 10,000 likes. Thank you for that shout. Thank you, Morgan, for that shout. Thank you guys for hitting 10,000 likes. Amazing stuff right there. Appreciate that support. And it's been an amazing run. Again, we've gone from 500 followers. Actually, we were at 120 followers to start of the year. We're now nearing 13,000. And looking at Edna, Minneapolis, basically southeast of, or southwest of Minneapolis, basically this big hunk of thunderstorms is coming towards your region. Still sub-severe. However, flooding rain is possible with this storm now. Flooding rain. And I'm keeping a close eye for that wind threat to kick in. I'm expecting, usually when we have the sun die down, that's when the lower level jet comes in. And you might be noticing the storm complex is actually starting to accelerate on radar. And that's what we'll be watching for alerts to be issued. So again, Edina, not Edna. Thank you, Uncle Baby Billy. Thank you for the correction. Appreciate that. Let me know Sioux Falls. Looks like we got two regions, Sioux Falls and Twin Cities, and everyone in between. We'll keep an eye on everyone as we continue looking at radar update for Sioux Falls. Again, you guys are getting dry lightning right now. Isn't that fun? A couple of thunderstorms coming into your region. These are packing a punch of about 60-mile-per-hour winds. I want to point out, this now has a tornado possible tag on here. But I'll give you the immediate alert, rainy day weather alert. If we get a tornado warning, let's look at an exclusive look for rainy day rotation. And we do have a little bit of broad rotation just south of I-90. Again, guys, possible rotation right here. I'll be watching this very closely as I'm a bit nervous now. Let's take a little bit of a wider look. Again, we had a little, I'm surprised I didn't issue a warning on that. That was pretty tight rotation around Fulton. Right there, those greens and reds right next to each other. I'll keep it a very close eye. If that rotation recirculates for Sioux Falls, I want to put everyone on alert there. We should be seeing severe weather coming to your region pretty soon. All right, let's look at a little bit greater look here. St. Cloud is moments away from seeing that weather come into your region. Actually, it looks like you're almost surrounded here. So St. Cloud, you are dead center right here. And look at all these thunderstorms all the way around you. Tons of rain, lightning. Non-significant right now, but stay tuned for that if it goes into severe weather mode. Right now, it's about 50 to 40 mile per hour winds and a buttload of lightning. Anyone have reports in Sioux Falls? I know we have those thunderstorms trying to roll in that area. If anyone has a report, I'd love to give you a shout out about your report. Again, please put your safety first, though. I don't want anyone putting themselves in danger for the stream. We don't need that. I need you guys to be safe. Storms in the Midwest are so quick, though. They pass, and by a couple seconds, they're usually Q. Yeah, especially pilot in this season. This is QLTS season. This is straight line wind season. This is Derecho season. This is the exact time we'd be expecting this type of weather to happen, where we can have those lower level jet kick in. Busted Mike, where are you at? If you should finish your yard work soon, probably. We got a report out of Sioux Falls by Rachel, and it is thundering and lightning right now. Thank you for that report. I don't know about calling it a derecho right now, Uncle Baby Billy. I don't think so. I bet it's really amazing out there, pilot. I'm a bit jealous. Pennsylvania, especially sitting in Happy Valley, we don't get a lot of thunderstorms here. It's pretty sad. Yes, we can do a forecast for Rochester right here in the center of that blue circle. Keeping an eye to your west, these thunderstorms are making their way towards you. Eventually, I'm expecting those severe thunderstorms to kick off. 60 to 70 mile per hour winds is your main risk. A couple of power outages in your region. You might lose power, so charge up those cell phones. Have those emergency alerts on. You also have an isolated tornado risk, so be aware of that as well. Haven't seen a tornado in a while, though, which is some good news, but of course, stay tuned. Oh no, I have to do the, like, slide the puzzle piece in. Oh no, okay. There we go. So, hold on 1 second. Okay, good. The TikTok was trying to get banned again, but we did it. Text Lindsay, really good. I have to stream on my phone, though. Okay. All right, keep those questions coming, guys. Thank you, Cowboy, for the follow. Thank you, Porter Schmidt, for the follow. Does anyone have a count of how many followers we have? This is just like the downfall of streaming on my phone. If anyone has a count, I'd love to share it with everyone. I know we're cooking in the followers. Appreciate all that. Thank you, Tyler, for the follow. And keep those questions coming in, guys. Appreciate that as well. We are live on YouTube. Same handle. If you want a better view, it has a full view. I also have the chat out there too. And Christian asked, may I ask a question? Of course, Christian, go ahead. Shoot away. 70 degree dew point in Minneapolis, 80 degree dew point in St. Cloud. Oh, disgusting dew point. Disgusting. I saw it was 85 degree dew point in Tampa today. And that is disgusting. That is terrible. I just can't do it, guys. I mean, I've been living, like, in Pennsylvania, it's been terrible. So, it's been, blah. Store for St. Louis on Wednesday. Honestly, not too sure about Wednesday right now. You know, Tristan, right now for you, I can pull it up real quick, guys. We'll look at the storm prediction website real quick all together, shall we? So right now, looking at today's outlook, we still have that moderate risk across the same area we just saw. Tornado risk is still there and mainly high wind risk. Switching to day 2, we have a slight risk across the eastern portions of Wyoming, entire state of Nebraska, and west corner of Iowa. And switching to our day 3, we only have a marginal risk out there for St. Louis. So honestly, not too worried about St. Louis. Excuse me, for your region there. Stay tuned, Christian. I do forecast for the future, and I will be doing a forecast for that day as well. So if you like that content, give me a follow. You can always ask me a question too. I really appreciate that if you do so. No, I just have to study these days. I lived in the New Orleans. We had dew points average 85. I mean, like, I feel like you get used to that, right? Am I right? You guys get used to, like, the extreme dew points. But as someone who lives in Pennsylvania, like, these 75 degree dew points have just been miserable. It's like, ugh, why am I outside? Of course, Christian, stay safe out there. What is the handle on the YouTube? Is it rainy day weather? Yes, it's rainy day weather, but YouTube likes to throttle it. So if you do rainy day weather and then search by channel, or you do rainy day weather and then add tornado to the end, rainy day weather tornado, and then look for the same logo. Same logo, same name. Also live, so that should help too. Scared of storms, how bad are southern Minneapolis suburbs going to be tonight? That's what we're looking at right now. And Bray, it's honestly a toss-up. There is a really big thunderstorm to your west. I mean, this is just a massive thunderstorm, about 30 miles thick back here. It is coming towards you guys, and I'm keeping an eye on it. If it starts to accelerate, that is my main concern. Generally, I think you're going to be all right. I don't think there's going to be a significant threat unless things start to really ramp up here. But, of course, that's why we're watching it right now. Christian, I am currently a meteorology student going into my junior year in Penn State. And I've been doing this type of forecasting for a good amount of time in my life. I wanted to be a meteorologist for a long time. And I like to answer your guys' questions. I think this is a great way to interact with people, especially if people don't have cable TV. You know, you want to know what's going on. Like interacting with you guys and educating. Of course, reliable information is something I pride myself on. I could post crazy stuff like you might see online or on TikTok, on whatever platform, of like terrible forecasts. I try to pride myself on reliability and integrity. Appreciate all the support though, guys. You've been very kind tonight. It's overcast right now in Minneapolis. Would you say ceilings are like 900? Honestly, I wouldn't be able to tell you the ceilings right now, but generally because of the radar outlook, it seems like these anvils are really starting to become a little bit lower based. It's just the atmosphere is getting really disturbed, and there's so much humidity. It doesn't take much for just cloud layer everywhere, and then boom. Thank you, Bob, for the follow. Welcome to the Rainy Day Weather family, and thank you, Zaby Sled, for the follow. Appreciate that, guys. We just hit 150 live viewers. Shout out to every single one of you guys. You guys are amazing. Even though you can't see my face, I am smiling right now, I swear, on the YouTube. Again, if you're wondering why we're in this format, it's currently because TikTok has given me quite the issue of streaming on desktop, but no issues in streaming on my phone. So I do apologize for the slight inconvenience of this format, but hopefully this is a good enough view for you guys, and hopefully you guys are enjoying this content. Of course, follows and likes go such a long way of battling that algorithm that is trying to ban me. But again, you guys just being here, it means so much, and I hope you guys are enjoying the content. Keep asking your questions. Let me know how you guys are doing, and we'll keep going. Let's do a radar update for Sioux Falls as these thunderstorms start to move into the region. You're finally starting to get some precip around your region. These storms are just dancing all over the place, and actually they're starting to get some strength. So stay tuned for that. I'll let you know if a severe thunderstorm warning is issued. Do want to point out the thunderstorm warning that was to your south has now been tagged as tornado possible. If you don't know what that means, that basically describes that we are looking out for, oopsies, we're looking out for a circulation that may occur within the storm. If that gets tight enough, we would move on to the tornado warning. But now we're watching out for the possibility of a tornado within the next few minutes. So again, Spring Valley in these regions towards I-29, be weather aware. We have some broad rotation. I will give you guys the first update when we get that tornado warning, if it does happen. Thank you, JJ, for the follow, or excuse me, JJ for the share, and TikTok for the share. TikTok, but not like actual TikTok. Thank you, Marion, for the follow. Appreciate that. And thank you, Period, for the follow. Spencer, Iowa. Having a question for that area. Let's go there. Looking at Spencer, Iowa. You guys, zooming out, are in that significant severe weather risk today. So you are in that moderate 4 out of 5. Let me get you your circle. So you're right here. The main thunderstorms are to your west. They are coming towards you guys. I'm expecting severe weather within the next 1.5 to 2.5 hours. That's kind of your range. Main risk is going to be that 70 mile per hour wind risk if it does like to materialize. We have the ingredients there. The main thing is if it fully pulls in together. Stay weather aware for that region. Central Wisconsin, depends on how far west you are, but central Wisconsin to the west, like La Crosse, is underneath a slight risk for today. You could see the leftover rain showers and thunderstorms into your very late overnight. Please don't spam the chat, guys, one at a time. I really appreciate that, so I don't have to mute you. It's just easier for everyone. There's not like a crazy amount of people spamming, so there's no reason to spam. Also, okay, please don't spam. Simmons, I'm going to have to mute you. I'm sorry. You're going to have to get muted. I can't spam. There's just too many people here. I like to make it fair for everyone to get their shot of getting a question answered. I do promise I'll try to get to you as fast as possible. It's just the reality of this scenario. I'll unfortunately miss some. I try to do my best to forecast for the entire region, though, that we're seeing the storms start to march through. Like Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls was watching this live radar here. I'll put this radar really close to you guys so you can see this is a storm to your west. It is now moving into your region, getting some lightning bolts. So be careful being outside. There's now active lightning in this region. Active lightning ongoing. We have a tornado possible tag still on this storm. Looking at the rest of these. 70 mile per hour winds. Oh yeah, we got Nebraska's severe thunderstorm warning. This is for 70 mile per hour winds heading through the region of Knox County. Anyone out there? Des Moines is now in the active slight risk. Could see thunderstorms pretty late tonight within the next 2 to 4 hours, depending on how things develop. Stay tuned. I'll be live marathon stream for you guys, depending on see how this develops. Let's go to Minneapolis. Update on St. Cloud and the Twin Cities. You can see this general thunderstorm rolling into your area. Here's the line. We got thunderstorm moving this way, thunderstorm moving that way, basically enclosing on your region. Well, we should see these thunderstorms pretty much just slap right onto you. Right now, sub-severe. They're only packing about a 40 to 50 mile per hour wind gust punch. However, very dangerous to be outside because of the plentiful lightning happening in that region. Sorry, I think we were a little bit off there. Let me just pull up. I think I was missing YouTube here. Okay, there we go. YouTube's back. Again, guys, I am live on YouTube for the full screen stream as well. So if you go on Rainy Day Weather YouTube, that is also live. Just putting that out there. Is St. Cloud safe right now? St. Cloud is getting that thunderstorm roll through your area. You actually do have a flash flood threat I mean, there's plenty of rain coming through this region. Severe weather-wise, below severe weather criteria, which is some good news. However, just dangerous if it's outside. You just don't be outside for the St. Cloud. There's a lot of lightning, about thousands of lightning strikes in this region. Let me hydrate real quick with some water. Let me know if you guys have any more questions. Keep them coming. Let me know. What should I ask? What's your favorite color? If you already got your location answered and you're watching for fun, let me know what your favorite color is. Let's see what the majority of my viewers' favorite color is. So we got pink, we got blue. Thank you, JJ, for the follow. Got another pink. Oh, looks like pink is winning right now, guys. So if you don't like pink, oh yeah, a lot of pink. Man, black. Okay, that's a good one. Lots of pink. You guys are surprising me. Oh my gosh, I think pink wins. Oh yeah. Oh, pink is definitely winning. All right, that's a pretty surprise. Welcome back to the stream, Sushi. Right now, looks like TikTok's favorite color is indeed pink today, guys. Oh, we got a brown. Okay. You guys are cracking me up. We got another brown. YouTube is voting for brown. You guys are, I'm pretty surprised. What website am I using? It's actually not a website. It is a Microsoft app. It is Radar Scope. And then we go to Cottage Grove. Keep those questions coming, guys. I'll do my best. We are probably going to get pretty active here pretty soon. So we'll stick radar scan by radar scan, warning by warning, as we watch these thunderstorms roll through many populated areas. Thank you, G-May, for the follow, and Gabriella. Looking at Cottage Grove, you're underneath an enhanced risk of severe wind. You're currently underneath a severe thunderstorm watch for the next 4 hours. Main risk is this bulky thunderstorm that is moving through your region. Again, I am watching this for acceleration. So right now it is sub-severe, meaning we're not hitting those 60 to 70 mile per hour winds you need for that warning. However, it may accelerate. And just judging based off the fact that the storm structure, I am leaning towards it is more likely that we might see an acceleration of the storm. So that's why we're watching it radar scan by radar scan. I will let you know the moment it becomes severe and forecast that out for you guys. And looking at Sioux Falls. Right now, Sioux Falls is seeing a sub-severe thunderstorm that has the history of producing a tornado. Right now, not actively warned for one. Coming through the area. So expect possibly gusty winds and a plentiful lightning. I'm talking about lots of lightning for your region. Crossing I-90 right now, creating some hazardous road and travel conditions in that region. Stay safe out there. Please do not put yourself in risk. There has been lots of lightning strikes in Sioux Falls without any rain. Again, that is dry lightning. It happens. It does happen. It's kind of rare. But just be weather aware, guys. That is possible. It's very possible. Again, quick shout out. Our rainy day weather shop has just opened up on TikTok. A little shout out to that. That was a grand release already planned for today. It was not planned to interact with the severe weather, but it's just so happened to do so. So if you like that type of thing, you like rainy day weather, or you want to support the page, or just want some really comfy hoodies, it is on the shop. It is on the actual TikTok shop. So if you go on the profile, you can look at that as well. Let me see if there are any questions, brother. Can you let me know in Maple Grove, Minnesota? Yes, of course. BTV. Let's go to Maple Grove. Again, I have like so many screens up right now. It is a bit ridiculous. And looking at Maple Grove, you are up next for this big thunderstorm to come through your region. Right now, I am forecasting at least very heavy rain and plentiful lightning within the next 30 minutes. Possible acceleration could have more severe winds come through your region, but I'll let you know the moment that gets issued if it does. That was for Maple Grove in Minneapolis. Keep those questions coming, guys. We are approaching 15,000. Can we hit? I'm going to set you guys a long-term goal, okay? Can we hit 20,000 likes? Again, also, if you hit a long amount of likes, I like to do this. I like to shout out the top 3 like givers and interactors. Get ready. You guys, I'm going to do the first ones, but then you can go on. We have MX number 1, and then Tori is number 2, and D3A C0N, or whatever, Decon You are number 3. Thank you guys for that support. Try to be number 1, guys. I'll do another shout out in a little bit. Thank you for the kind words, BTV. Appreciate that. Dayton, Ohio. Yeah, I haven't got a Tori, since you're number 2 on most replied. Dayton, Ohio actually has a thunderstorm just to the northeast of you, so just be weather aware if you are outside. Other than that, should be pretty relaxing evening for you. Going back to our live radar in the Central Plains. Thank you, Jordan, for the 22 rows. Is really kind of you guys. Totally not making a probe for severe weather thunderstorm. Oh, Amber, are you put a probe in the thunderstorm? Thank you, Amber, for the follow too. Very kind of you. Thank you, Brianna, for the follow. Greenfield, Iowa. Yep. We can do that one. Oh, yes. You guys are crushing the like goal. I want to see how fast we can get to 20,000. Wow, we're already at 15,000. You guys are crushing it. Some of you are really fast like givers. I can see the leaderboards. You're shooting up there. For Greenfield, Iowa. You guys are underneath that. Actually, you might be all the way outside. You're just south of the slight risk, so you're at a 1 of 5. I'll circle you guys. You could see a gusty storm later tonight, but it's not a given. Just be weather aware, have those emergency alerts on, but honestly, I would lean towards the more of nothing is really going to happen over your night. Please don't spam the chat, Kay. Please don't spam the chat, guys. Just say it once. I know it's really tough to get your question answered, especially when you have this many people here. I do really appreciate your questions, but again, I'll let you know when a warning gets issued, a new warning gets issued, so we can have that out for everyone. But I do prioritize this warning. Is people gonna die? No, I don't think so, Elizabeth. But that's why we're prepared. Thank you, Tori, for the rose. That's why we're preparing. I appreciate the apology, Kay. Of course, lightning is very dangerous. Weather is very dangerous, but this is why we're here to prepare for something. Yeah, Sushi, I don't know. I guess they throttle you. Thank you, Yakulin, for the follow. Appreciate that. Beaver Falls, PA. Let's go over there real quick. Shout out to my PA people. Oh, my radar is down. I'm in State College right now. And, Beaver Falls about to get some moderate, actually probably some pretty light rain. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Sioux Falls. So listen up, everyone who's from Sioux Falls, because I've been getting plenty of questions from this region and nearby regions. Let's go through this together. This new severe thunderstorm warning means an active threat. For the next 41 minutes, you have quarter-sized hail and 60-mile-per-hour winds moving into your region. This thunderstorm is pretty much a mess and is about to make its way over you guys. Get prepared. Please do not be outside for this. It's going to be pretty gusty. Expect small tree limb branches to possibly be down. And mac and cheese, please do not spam the chat. Thank you, the Mrs. Renner, for the follow. Appreciate that. But again, Sioux Falls, you are now in action. You have a severe thunderstorm warning for your area. This is not a website. It's an app called Radar Scope. It's very, unfortunately, I have to pay for it. So just a little shout to that. So finally, it looks like Sioux Falls is getting active. Unfortunately, we having a slight uptrend, which I was expecting. I don't think this is going to be a complete washout of, not becoming severe. That's why we're keeping an eye on it. But yeah, we'll keep you guys updated as they continue. Again, my 2 worry spots are this thunderstorm complex that is going to probably accelerate into the Minneapolis and Twin City areas. And then we have this other thunderstorm complex that is currently over Sioux Falls, eventually going to accelerate into the central area, the northern central area of Iowa and southern area of Minnesota across I-90. And we just hit 20,000 likes. You guys are amazing. And as I promised, I'll give you the top 3 likers of that challenge. Thank you, Morgan, for being number 1 on the like leaderboard. Thank you, Bentley, for being number 2 on the like leaderboard. And thank you, MX, for being number 3. Hey, you're still on the leaderboard for likes. I'll set the other goal. You guys are so fast. I'm going to set the goal really high, okay? I don't know if you're going to be able to get it. 50,000 likes. Whoever can get there. Here's a little promise, guys. A little competition. Whoever is number 1 on leaderboards at 50,000 likes will be getting a special limited time discount code on the Rainy Day Weather store. I'll be writing down your name and DMing you after the stream. So here's a little challenge. The way you can be on this leaderboard, if you're wondering, well, wow, I really want that discount code. It'll be a very good discount code. You like the stream as much as possible, and I'll keep you guys up to date. I'll give you a halfway point of leaderboards, but whoever is there at 50,000 likes will be getting this special code sent to them. A little special shout. Little Falls, Minnesota. We'll go to a YouTube question. Little Falls, getting a lot of dry lightning too. Yeah, seems like a common trend today. Looking at Little Falls, Minnesota, you are mere moments away from getting some decently heavy rain. Yes. But generally sub-severe thunderstorm and actually kind of exiting your area as well. So expect some lightning, honestly, to hold on for the next hour or so. But after that, should be pretty calm. I'm in northeast Iowa, and I'm really hoping it dies up before it gets to us. If you're really in the extreme northeast corner of Iowa, it should be pretty okay. You might have a decently strong thunderstorm left over pretty late tonight. Stay weather aware out there anyways. Hopefully it dies out. Livermore, Kentucky. Oh, there actually is a severe thunderstorm warning in Kentucky right now, guys. We'll go over that. Severe thunderstorms are pushing through Kentucky. I'd say this is the kind of the main region right here, just southwest of Louisville, and south of Owensboro. Currently have a severe thunderstorm warning for Beaver Dam. And we get the counties, Davies and McLean counties underneath severe thunderstorm warning for the next 38 minutes. Is this a derecho? No, it is not. And honestly, I don't know if we're going to get there. I'm not going to jinx it, though. Not going to jinx it. No one jinx it in chat, okay? Are you guys jinx? If you jinx it, I'm not going to be happy, okay? Not jinxing it. Don't do that. Good news, guys, is we've gone a while without seeing an ant. If anyone was invested in that timeline, we have not seen an ant in a while. I'm very happy about this stuff. If I see another ant, I'm going to be very mad. Again, guys, we're reaching 29,000. I'm seeing the leaderboards. Not much is changing on the leaderboards, guys. If you want that discount code, you're really going to have to like really fast. Again, I'll give an update at 30,000 likes of who's on the leaderboard. But again, if you just joined, at 50,000 likes, I'll be giving out a discount code to whoever gets to the whoever's number one on leaderboards when we hit 50,000 likes. Again, I'll be writing down your name on here. You have to be following to receive that discount code, so I can DM you. You also, once you win, you can also DM me too, so I can have your contact information there. But again, it will be a discount code for the Rainy Day Weather Shop. There's a lot of cool stuff on there, and it will be a very nice discount code, guys. Appreciate all those likes, guys. We got a big race going on. Let's see, we just hit 30,000 likes. Currently, our leaderboards are sitting. This is going to be the last time you get it, so listen up. Morgan is sitting at number 1 still. Tori is sitting at number 2. D3 Akon is sitting at number 3. And Bentley Barely sitting at number 4. MX sitting at number 5. And Feral Kitty Cat sitting at number 6. Many others are making a run at it, but guys, you have a long way to go. And we are rapidly approaching 50,000, so time is running out. Appreciate all those follows as well. Thank you, Weasley, Wolf Wagon, Curdle Nelson, and all these other people for the follows. Appreciate those kind words and follows. Yes, the ants retreated, Sushi. Some very good news on the Rainy Day Weather timeline is the ants have retreated. I'm in Austin. Are we going to get hit hard in Austin, Texas? I don't think so. No rain out there. I can tell everyone is liking the stream because it's gotten a bit quiet. Oh, man. Oh, it's a tough battle, guys. Someone please let me know when it gets close to 50,000 so I can get the exact cutoff. Estimated time to hit Rochester, Minnesota. I'll probably give it about 2 hours. About 2 hours. Again, here's Rochester. I'll circle it for you guys on the map. And this is the storm right here. That's a storm. It is moving kind of into the region. Thank you, Tori, for those roses. Oh, I kind of forgot donations really boost your viewer standings. So I'll put that out there so people know. Yes, donations do boost your standings. Likes do keep you going, but just shouting that out there. I kind of forgot that. My bad. I do really appreciate the donation, though. It's really kind of you. Keep those questions coming, guys. Oh, Austin, Minnesota. I didn't know it was in Austin, Minnesota. I do apologize for that. Again, we are getting close to 13,000 followers. Already bought merch. I appreciate that, Sushi. That's really kind. I actually did see your order. Thank you so much for that. That was really cool of you. And looking at Austin, Minnesota. Austin, Minnesota is just south. Okay, so Austin actually is just inside that moderate risk. Give you guys a nice little circle. You have that moderate risk of seeing significant wind into that 70 to 80 mile per hour range. Right now, we haven't seen much of that, but I'm still waiting for those storms to potentially start to accelerate down I-90. So stay weather aware. The routes are late tonight here. Guys, we are about to reach 40,000 likes. Only 10,000 more likes, guys. You got to hurry up if you want to get to the top of the leaderboards. I mean, it is a tight race. It is a very tight race. We are visiting Cannon Falls in a camper. Should we evacuate? Oh, that's a great question. If you are in a camper, let me get your location for you. Cannon Falls, Minnesota. That is for Mrs. Day. For Mrs. Day, I'd say be on alert. So basically, you are inside that significant wind risk possible here. I'd say have a place in mind, a shelter nearby that is close than staying in a camper. Because if these storms accelerate, I hate to say like right now that they're not producing the high end winds that we full on thought they would. Well, right now is the time where we'd be probably seeing them to start to accelerate. So I don't want to say, yeah, right now they're fine. I will say there is a risk of them accelerating into the 70 to 80 mile per hour range. So if you don't feel comfortable staying in a camper where you could possibly seeing significant severe wind, I'd say maybe look for an option to go to just in case they start to accelerate. In case of an emergency, in case you get that severe thunderstorm warning, I like to issue that. I mean, just putting it out there. Right now, of course, guys, this top storm is not severe thunderstorm warned, but again, this is the exact time frame we'd be looking at it every radar scan by radar scan for that strengthening to occur to produce significant winds. And yes, Nano, we currently have a severe thunderstorm warning for Sioux Falls. Let's look at the radar together. Again, plentiful lightning. This warning is issued for the next 32 minutes, meaning active threat. Oh, and the Sioux Falls warning has been upgraded to 70 mile per hour winds about to enter the Sioux Falls region. Sioux Falls region, you have a 70 mile per hour wind possibly coming through your region. So please take cover in that region there. You do not want to be outside for this. If you're on the road, get off the road, get into a sturdy structure. Try to not be near windows, guys. We'll keep a very close eye on this. If this becomes significant wind, I will let you know immediately. Holly, we're currently looking at, that was for South Dakota. Hopefully you're having a good week, everyone, guys. Appreciate all those likes. Again, we are within 1.4 thousand likes. About to give away a discount code for whoever is the top of the leaderboards. Again, whoever is the top of leaderboards upon 50,000 likes will be getting a discount code, your personal discount code for a one-time purchase in the Rainy Day Weather shop. Again, that shop just released today, so that is a pretty cool situation. That's something I really wanted to do, guys. It's also a really cool thing I wanted to do for the merch shop. You can get something cool like this hat. I'll show it to the stream. Or you get a comfy hoodie, a magnet, sticker. Lots of cool stuff. I will be DMing the winner. And there we go. We've hit 50,000 likes. And our grand winner for the official first Rainy Day Weather like race. Can we get any guesses? Or can we get a drum roll, please? Drum roll, please. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, wait. I think. Oh, no. I don't have my board on. I need like a soundboard. I'm trying to figure out how bad it's going to get here. I'm nervous. The Mrs. Renner, if you give me your location, I'll give you a forecast. Our winner for the first Rainy Day Weather like event is Tori. Tori with your, was that a cat? No, I don't think it's a cat, right? Oh, no, it's you. So, Tori, your username is YUNAA for Eva. If you are listening and want to get that discount code, please DM me on the page. I can send that to you after the stream so you can use it on the shop. I wrote down your username so no one else can steal it. But yeah, if you're interested in that, shoot me the DM and I'll get to you after the stream. Thank you so much for those likes. And wow, you got some fast fingers. Fast fingers. I see you, Tori. Good. You got it. Great. It's very dark with lots of lightning in northwest of Rogers. Thank you for that report. Let's look at the live radar. We haven't looked at Minneapolis and the Twin Cities in a while. I mean, look at these thunderstorms. I mean, they're just beefy thunderstorms. They're still not producing that very significant wind. But yes. Sorry, guys, if you tried and you were very close. It was a tight race, but better luck next time. I do appreciate all those likes and support, though. You will forever. I'll actually do special mentions. Special mentions for the top likers as well. Thank you, Morgan. And thank you, the Mrs. Renner, Feral Kitty Cat, and D3A Con for those amazing likes. Appreciate you so much. You guys are my top fans today and earn a special place in my heart. There are so many cool things coming in Rainy Day Weather, guys. You have no idea. This merch shop was kind of just the start of lots of fun things coming over in my next semester. I have tons of fun ideas, especially something really cool coming to Rainy Day Weather live storm chase next summer. Just a little shout out to that. We will be going live in the Great Plains, storm chasing the actual big boys and not just sitting on my computer. Even though I do enjoy this, but we'll be doing it for real next time in next spring. Keep those. We got tornado sirens blaring. Right now we don't have tornado sirens. We do have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, what's this one? For 70-mile-per-hour winds. This is still continuing. Sioux Falls. Okay, we got Sioux Falls has been upgraded. So let's go to Sioux Falls again. Sioux Falls has been upgraded to a considerable threat. So this is a level 2 out of 3 severe thunderstorm warning, meaning life-threatening conditions are possible. 70-mile-per-hour winds are entering the region right now. Plentiful lightning. Does anyone have reports on Sioux Falls? Can anyone's report from Sioux Falls? Are you seeing anything? Anyone seeing anything? Of course, please put yourself first. Please put your safety first, guys. Do not put yourself at risk. Please put your safety first. What's going on in Bethel, Minnesota? Let me know if anyone here has seen anything out there, though. I'd love to have your report. Of course, please be in your safe spot and stay safe. Looking at Bethel, Minnesota, you're just north of Minneapolis. You're up next. You're just basically going to be with Minneapolis with a severe wind threat, possibly. Generally, I honestly think you're more of a flash flooding threat coming into your region. Get ready for lots of lightning and lots of rain. Additional rain as well. Waterloo. I can get you a Waterloo. For the Waterloo, Iowa region, you're going to be waiting a decent amount of time before it gets to that area. Probably going to be pretty late. Probably the next 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours. Please don't spam the chat. I see you, D3. D3, thank you for all those likes. I'll get you. Just please don't spam the chat. It takes a while to get to everyone, right? So we have 141 viewers. Thank you guys all for joining in on the platform. Was that Maplewood, Minnesota? Yeah, it is Maplewood, Minnesota. Okay. And Maplewood is up for this possible large squall line. So probably going to be, honestly, it's going to be a very amazing show because it's going to be lots of lightning. Right now, still sub-severe for the Twin Cities. Right now, I'd say, Minneapolis and St. Paul, your main risk is lots of lightning, few gusty winds, and possible floods. But that's why I'm watching it radar scan to radar scan. It does have the potential to accelerate. Sorry, just plug in my computer and cause more issues. Oh, gosh. Someone just joined with the weirdest profile picture ever. It's like them in a green ski mask. That is scaring me. Yeah, the radar. It does. Look at this wall, guys. I mean, the thing that is concerning is it's becoming very uniform on the front. That's where we'd be looking for, the severe winds if it starts to becoming uniform. No, you're good with your. I just found it funny. Irish. Sorry, I don't think I can say your full name without getting knocked on my platforms. Looking at Chaska, you guys are basically, right here. You got this is it. This is the severe weather coming into your region right now. Sub-severe. Again, kind of same case as the Twin Cities, is we're watching for that wind, that severe wind to develop. If it does, I'll let you know once the warnings are issued. Still really looking out for if these things really start to materialize. Generally speaking, you will still have a pretty strong thunderstorm. Lots of downpours. It'll be very tough driving-wise, so please don't be on the roads for this. Lots of lightning, so you don't want to be outside generally. But a good show. If you like lightning, I think right now we're pretty, on the calmer side of, Minnesota weather. But we're keeping a very close eye on it if it does change. That's why we are watching it very closely. No tornadoes. Yes, we'll be looking out for tornadoes. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for Sioux Falls and I-90. You can see this new tornado warning in this box right here. Here's Sioux Falls just centered around it. This new this new severe thunderstorm warning is for 38 minutes, including 70-mile-per-hour winds and a considerable threat tag on this storm. This storm is also crossing I-80 and I-29 and moving about east-southeast. Let's see how fast it's moving, about 40 miles per hour. So it's moving pretty fast considering what's going on. Penny-sized tail also alongside this storm. Thank you, Morgan, for that follow. Appreciate that support, guys. Can we get to, I'm setting another stretch goal, 100,000 likes. I'll tell you guys my record. My record for likes on live is 129,000. I don't know if you guys can get there. I'll shout you guys out for that. And thank you, Eric, for those roses. Really, really kind of you. Appreciate that donation. And, of course, I can answer your question for Mason City, Iowa. Keep those questions coming, guys. And looking at Mason City, you guys are inside that moderate risk for severe weather. I believe, let me go right here. I believe you're right here somewhere. Right here. Oh, right here, I gotcha. Right where my cursor is. Oh, you're really stuck out. You're basically dead center of that moderate risk, meaning you have a likely chance of seeing significant wind. Right now, these storms to your west that are going to be producing that wind are producing 70-mile-per-hour winds, of course. So generally, prepare, bring in loose objects from outside. Don't be outside for the storm. Have those emergency alerts on just in case things go really crazy, because we're worried about those 90-mile-per-hour winds plus. Generally, we haven't seen those materialize. That's kind of like the top end, is those 90-mile-per-hour winds. However, we've not seen them, and hopefully they don't. We got a report in western Sioux Falls, seeing vertical rain, vibrating windows, shaking floor joints. Thank you, JM, for that report. And please stay safe out there. That sounds very scary again, guys. That is a report out of Sioux Falls right now. That's a thunderstorm that is rated at 70-mile-per-hour winds, almost hurricane force winds. Yes, I can do Sheldon, Iowa, of course. Appreciate all the support, guys. Again, a little shout out to the YouTube channel. Has the full view just because of how things have been going. But you guys are amazing on TikTok. You guys have been so amazing. Thank you for 60,000 likes, and all 143 of you guys have been amazing. We are getting close to 13,000 followers. And looking at Sheldon, Iowa, yes, you're actually pretty close to seeing this significant severe weather come through your region. You are in that moderate risk. And the storm that is producing that 70-mile-per-hour winds that I just reported on is coming to your area. Julian with a great point that rain is always vertical. That is true. I think you meant horizontal rain. I didn't catch that, Julian. Thank you for that. But anyways, yes, Sheldon, be on high alert for that 70-mile-per-hour winds. You don't want to be in a mobile home or a weak structure for this severe thunderstorm to come through your region. Des Moines, Iowa timing, going to be pretty late tonight, probably within about 3 hours. Of course, the Mrs. Renner, appreciate you being here. I do apologize for taking so long, but, things slip the cracks. Just can't answer everyone. I'm trying my best. Appreciate the kind words, though. It really, really helps me keep going as a solo creator on all platforms, guys. Was super windy, then all of a sudden stopped. Oh, Paige, where are you at? I'd love to know that report. Sandusky, Ohio? I don't think anything's going on in Sandusky. I think Ohio's severe thunderstorm threat has died. yeah, there's just a general line of weak thunderstorms going through like Springfield and just east of Dayton. Nothing severe weather-wise though. Just don't be outside for that couple lightning strikes. Appreciate Amaya for the follow. Welcome to the Rainy Day Weather family, guys. You guys are crushing it. Amazing stream so far. Appreciate all those questions. You're helping me out. Suseni? Oh gosh. Sue Center. Whoa. Let me get that up. You know, sometimes I don't know how long we've been streaming. Sometimes I just like lose my mind. Oh, we've been streaming since 7:30. We've been streaming about 3 hours, so I do apologize if I start sounding crazy. Don't worry though, I've streamed for 7 hours before, so we are just getting the party started. And for Sioux Center, which you guys are right on my screen, you think I'd see that right here, you do have 2 beastly thunderstorms coming to your region. I'd say prepare for 70-mile-per-hour winds in Sioux Center. That is for Sioux Center City. And yeah, see, Duchess, thank you for that report. We got wind is crazy in Sioux Falls. Well, Sioux Center, you're going to be seeing that wind very soon. Probably within 20. Oh, look at that. For you, Sioux Center, new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for your area. This is for the next 33 minutes and includes 70-mile-per-hour winds, quarter-sized hail, and a considerable threat tag for your region. This is for Lincoln, Lyon, Minea, Rock, Sioux, and Turner County. Isabella, Illinois is underneath severe thunderstorm threat for Wednesday. That's a marginal threat. Stay tuned for more updates on the page. Black Bear, thank you for following. Let me know, guys, how I'm doing on the stream, or if you guys have any more questions, have any advice. It is a kind of crazy stream today. I can't thank you guys enough for all that support. We are at 62,000 likes right now. Again, the all-time record is 129,000. Not to, like, you know, put you guys against my other streams. Of course, I love you all equally. But, you know, just setting it out there. Some people like to break records. All right, let's keep this show on the road. And looking at the... This is honestly kind of funny. The Twin Cities are basically getting surrounded here. So look at these thunderstorms. If anyone's near the Twin Cities, any suburbs around here, you guys are included in this circle. Look at this thunderstorm. It is pinching you guys. So I am a little worried about Minneapolis because if this all collapses onto the same region, what sometimes happens is we get a big ejection of air because it's just like kind of an explosion and implosion. We have all that and it bounces off. So Minneapolis, I know these haven't been warned for severe wind yet. I just want to put you on alert that we might see that happen as these storms start to collide with each other. I'll give you guys the instant notification once we get those warnings, but I just want to put that alert, a little bit of a heads up for you. We could see the severe wind materialize basically right over the Twin Cities. I'll keep you updated. And we have a tornado warning. Attention, everyone. We have a new tornado warning for South Dakota. Attention. We have a... Benny, why did you say the Q word? Benny said, it's quiet, bruh. The instant he says that, we have a tornado warning for Lincoln, Turner, and Union counties. This tornado warning is in this red box, crossing I-29 in mere moments. Looking at rotation, we have strong rotation just east of Davis. On the right side of your screen, this is where we have that rotation. Those greens and reds that are right next to each other. Reds are moving away from the radar, which the radar is up here, and greens are moving towards the radar. We probably have a confirmed tornado on the ground moving towards I-29. Yes, Benny, I am going to be blaming you for this because he had to say the Q word. The moment we have an active tornado crossing into 29, let's look at the towns in the way of this and roads. So Davis, right now, just got a new radar update. You can see that rotation still sticking with us, heading about southeast pretty fast. It's heading southeast about 60 miles per hour. Whoa. This tornado is moving. That's not the speed in the tornado. The tornado is moving 60 miles per hour. That is very fast movement for a tornado. That's pretty much up to the brink of the speed tornadoes can move. So again, we are probably going to be mere moments away from a tornado possibly crossing I-29. Looking at other towns in the way, we got Beresford, Alcester, and Hawarden. Oh gosh. including some areas. Big Springs is just outside this warning, but judging by the movement of this, I'm a bit worried of that. And looking a little bit more downstream of other towns that could be included in this, downstream of the tornado. Tornado's right here, guys, just south of Sioux Falls, Sioux Center, Hardin, Arrington, Orange City, Morris, Strubble, Craig, Akron, Lamar's, and Merrill. These are many areas I've been talking about for all of this evening. Now you guys have a possible tornado risk coming to your region. Okay, I'm going to put priority on the tornado, the active tornado, scan by scan. I'm going to answer you guys' questions as best as I can. But again, I do prioritize is getting the warnings out for the tornado. Again, active tornado threat. If you guys are in this, you recognize you're in the way, please get to your safe place immediately. There is no time for delay. These types of tornadoes are moving very fast. Also, please do not try to go outside and see it. It is nighttime, and it is indeed, bro, send it to South Sioux City. That's crazy. Send it to South Sioux City is crazy. It is also rain wrapped, which means there is rain all around. So you can see the circulations right here. Oh, sorry. Right here where the circle is, it is embedded within rain. So you won't be able to see it. Please do not go visually confirm it for us or anyone. Please just get to your safe place if you get a warning, guys. Well, I mean, Minneapolis, I think, we're keeping an eye on Minneapolis as well. But right now we're going to stick on this tornado warning. Keep it in motion so we can see how it is developing. Thank you, Coco, for the share. Again, guys, if you are just joining, because I see more people joining the stream, we have an active tornado warning. Inland tidal waves coming. Sushi, he should have known better than to say the quiet word. We never say the quiet word here, guys. Thank you, Jake, for the follow. And again, guys, we need to get this word out. We do have an active tornado warning for a lot of people. How long will the storm be severe? Hunter, probably a pretty long time. I don't know how long the tornado is going to last. Probably not that long, judging based off structure of the storm. However, the significant wind threat is there as well. So even if you don't get the tornado, you're still warned for 70-mile-per-hour winds. Again, we are in Lincoln, Turner, and Union, South Dakota. That is currently the warning, but it is about to enter Iowa. Iowa is up next outside this warning box. So you can see here is I-29. I'll highlight this with my blue pen. I-29 is right here. The Iowa border is right here. Right there. So Iowa, towns in Iowa are in the way. Rock Valley, Sioux Center, Arrington, Maurice, and Craig. You are up next if this tornado continues to move southeast. Again, active tornado threat. This is our first tornado warning we've had in quite a long time on the stream. And thank you for the Rose Abedley, sorry if I mispronounced your name. Is it going to hit Des Moines? Is way too far to tell for Des Moines. But I mean, severe winds are possible in this region. All right, quick step away from there. We'll be right back. Let's do just a radar update for the Twin Cities real quick. Right now, well, we don't need a rotation. Right now, basically a big squall line is coming into the region. Probably a very impressive shelf cloud, is coming in this region. Very impressive cloud. We could see this accelerate as they pinch in as a tidal wave of air. I'll keep you I'll keep you updated if we get a warning for the Twin Cities. But again, our active weather right now, at least severe weather, is a current active tornado warning for the Lincoln, Turner, and Union counties in South Dakota. That rotation's still sitting there, guys. About to cross 29, I-29. Interesting place. Watch Sioux City, Iowa on radar storms. It always goes around. Don't say that, kitty cat. Oh, gosh. How long until it hits Shakopee, Minnesota? Keep those questions coming, guys. Again, I do prioritize the radar looking at for the tornado breakdown so I can give you the updated forecast. But yeah, I'll answer some questions as well. For Shakopee, expect severe or possible severe weather to come through your region within the next 30 minutes. Twin Cities are about 30 minutes away from that big thunderstorm to come through your region. About 30 minutes, guys. 30-minute watch. You can see, I mean, it is basically surrounding you. So the northern suburbs are going to get it first. And generally, it's moving this way and this way. Really weird storm motion. But again, be weather aware, guys. We are approaching 65. We're over 65,000. Let's Keep it up, guys, so we can get the word out. Again, active tornado warning for Lincoln, Turner, and Union. How's it going for Iowa? Our power went out last night in Iowa, and it was bad. Yes, unfortunately, the northern portions and central portions of Iowa are up for a significant severe weather event as these storms are rapidly organizing into a squall line that could produce 70-mile-per-hour winds. And I just want to give an update for Sioux Falls. Sioux Falls has now observed hurricane force winds. Hurricane force winds have been observed in Sioux Falls, 70-mile-per-hour winds. This is now moving into Iowa. So these storms have been observed at producing significant winds. Expect widespread power outages as these continue eastward. Can anyone give me a report? Has anyone lost power in Sioux Falls or seen anything significant there? Let me know. Ellie, you're going to have to be more specific, please. Yeah, again, guys, be safe. If you are in these warnings, these are no joke now. They are producing some significant wind and including a tornado warning. Still have power. Thank you for that report. I got a report that Bethel, Minnesota is getting bad. Thank you, Benny, for that report. I mean, they're mostly hurricane force winds in Sioux Falls right now. I mean, it's plentiful rain to go along with it. Tons of rain as well. Pretty significant severe weather event unfolding now. I really hope we don't have these. So this sector now has really gotten into shape. This is what I'm worried about, producing significant wind, and obviously it's in the moderate risk. So this is the highest level of risk that we have on the map. Unfortunately, it is materializing. I'm now watching out for the Twin Cities for that also to materialize as well. I'll let you know once the warnings, if the warnings get issued for the Twin Cities. Right now, still sitting at no severe thunderstorm warnings for that region. But again, some bad news in the tornado warning. That rotation is sticking around pretty tight right there. Again, look at just velocity together. We have significant winds wrapping around this area. It's not incredibly convincing that the tornado's on the ground, but man, the rotation is at least broadly spinning very fast. We got 80 to 40, got gate to gate, which is our difference in wind, 120-mile-per-hour wind possibly circulating around here. I mean, very rapidly circulating wind. Still to be determined if it's reaching the surface. It's still radar indicated, guys. Still radar indicated, not confirmed yet. But again, active tornado threat for Lincoln, Turner, and Union County in South Dakota. Miss Day, I think the next 30 minutes. I mean, I say if you're, is there any structure that's near you that has, good foundation or at least a good structure you can go to in case of emergency? If you're nowhere near a structure, I'd like to err on the side of caution. Are we really at 148,000 likes? My counter is saying 68,000 likes. What? Are you guys sure it's 148,000 likes? Does anyone else see the like count? I don't think that's right. There's a bathroom in the campground a few minutes walking away. Okay, yeah, Miss Day. I think if there's a bathroom, I think you'll be all right. If you feel comfortable that it's well built enough. Okay, yeah, we're 68,000 likes. That's what I thought. I mean, that's still amazing, guys. 68,000 likes. Again, you guys are inching towards the all-time record of 129,000 likes. 129,000. We'll see if you guys can get there. Big challenge for this live severe weather coverage. Seeing a lot of people come in to the stream. Again, we have an active tornado warning, and not liking this. When you see those greens and reds, in this case the yellows, right next to each other, we possibly have a rain-wrapped tornado probably getting close to the ground. So keeping a very close eye. We might even have another tornado trying to form on the edge here. So we might have multiple tornadoes. We'll see if they continue this tornado warning. Again, we are heading into Iowa now. We're just on the border of South Dakota and Iowa. Let me go a little bit of wider look, guys. Let's go to the Twin Cities just real quick. We'll step away from that tornado warning for just a moment. And this is looking like an impressive storm. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen significant wind out of this storm just yet. But looking at Minneapolis and the Twin Cities, this is for everyone. Look at this impressive storm. Very impressive storm coming into the region. And honestly, seeing some bowing going on. So I'd honestly say Minneapolis is most likely to see severe wind pretty soon. I'll let you know when that warning gets issued. But just judging off my radar background and radar intuition, I'd say we might see significant wind within the next 20 to 30 minutes in Minneapolis as the storm starts to get more organized. It's looking very well organized now. Stay tuned for that one. How is Orange City risk? Orange City is currently underneath a severe thunderstorm warning. You have 70-mile-per-hour winds, and you do have a tornado warning to your west. Orange City is not in it, yet you are downstream of this tornado warning. Excuse me. That means active threat. So Orange City, possibly expect that 70-mile-per-hour winds to make it to you guys. Indiana, not expecting severe weather there today. Just got issued a warning for wind and hail 30 minutes west of the cities. Okay, so they must be just issuing a warning. So if that is correct, report from Gracie. They just said that they issued warnings on the Minneapolis one. Chicopee, Minnesota, it's almost here. Get ready, Galvin. It is going to be a big show. Lots of lightning. We'll see if the warnings get issued on my radar. I'll let you guys know the moment it does. It pops up. Yeah, we'll quick zoom in on the Twin Cities so you guys can see all the suburbs. So here's Minneapolis. Here's St. Paul. And man, just look at this radar. Pause the radar. Really impressive radar image. I mean, a massive storm coming into the region. Very impressive. All right, let's go back to our active tornado warning. Again, I'll let you guys know the instant a warning gets issued there, or once it pops up on my screen. I want to stick with our tornado warning because, again, that is our most dangerous threat right now. That's just jumped across I-29. Again, a little bit worried about the circulation that's possibly popping up just west of Hudson. Again, Hudson's on the South Dakota border. Is Hudson, what do you guys consider Hudson in, Iowa or South Dakota? And yes, red. Indeed. Again, I do apologize for the... welcome to the stream, Working Guy, on YouTube. I do apologize for the lack of now location-based question and answers of just trying to get this warning out so we can get the warning out to people. If you guys give me your county, I can tell you if you're a tornado warning or not, or a severe thunderstorm warning or not. It's currently still radar indicated, Presley. And we will... I'm watching this radar scan by radar scan as this very intense thunderstorm now rolls through this region. I mean, this is a very impressive storm. We'll see if it gets extended, Tyler, about the tornado warning. I'll let you know if the tornado warning gets extended into Iowa or not. I honestly would not be surprised if they extend it. Not seeing anything for Stearns County. Let's put this in motion. Let's keep it rolling. See how it's developing. Again, active tornado warning. If you guys are just joining in, seeing people walk in. Active tornado warning ongoing. How late will you be live? I'll be trying to be live, honestly, pretty late. It's going to be a marathon stream. We just had the merch channel release, so I'm going to give you guys a good stream. Honestly, I've been away for a long time, so marathon stream probably till maybe midnight EST. We'll see. Depends on how weather develops. I do have a research job in the morning, but I'm going to stick with you guys as long as I can. Will there be any tornado chance for Sioux Falls? Honestly, the storm is almost past Sioux Falls. However, Roman, you do have confirmed 70-mile-per-hour winds still coming through your region. You should almost be out of it, though, Roman. You should almost be out of it. Currently passing south of Canton. Let's head back up north for a Minneapolis radar check. Breaking. We don't need the rotation for you guys. Again, just absolutely massive storm punching its way into the region. Still not severe thunderstorm warned, which I'm quite surprised about. I'm not going to lie. I think this might be warned pretty soon. For reference, the thunderstorm has now made it all the way to Ramsey, about to enter Coon Rapids, Hanover, and is moving south about 50 to 40 miles per hour. So going to enter the Minneapolis and Twin City region within the next 30 minutes, depending on how north or south you are. North is going to be earlier, south is going to be later. But basically guaranteed that anywhere in the Twin Cities and that surrounding region will be hit by at least a beefy thunderstorm, gusting to the 40 to 50 mile range, very torrential downpour, dangerous driving conditions, and plentiful lightning. Can we look at Iowa? Yep. Currently, here's a look at Iowa. So the main risk right now for Iowa is the northwest corner of Iowa, about to receive that significant storm cluster moving into the region. So again, they're continuing this tornado warning in South Dakota. They haven't issued. Ooh, right there, circulation again. So Fairview, again, we have a circulation popping up everywhere, and possibly circulation right here. The tricky things with these storms, this is what's called a QLCS tornado, or an embedded tornado within a line of thunderstorms like this one. You can see this is not a supercell. This is just a line of thunderstorms causing a mess. And sometimes this line buckles because it's not moving all uniform. That's where that buckle can cause the spin in the atmosphere. These tornadoes will be very short-lived. Sometimes within just a few moments, few minutes, come down and come up within one radar scan. That's why when we get a warning, we should take action as soon as possible. This warning has the possible tornado moving at about 60 miles per hour. So very fast for storm motion. Additionally, these storms usually don't have very long-lasting tornadoes. However, sometimes they can go a little bit longer. More likely, they spawn up, they cause a tornado warning, and then they go down by the next radar scan. So it's kind of like whack-a-mole of where the tornado is going to be. Again, don't like this rotation right here. West of Fairview, got a new one. Possible rotation starting to try up in Hudson. We're about to see if they're going to reissue tornado warning or not. Gonna hydrate real quick, guys. Make sure you guys are hydrating. And right now looking at Lincoln and Union counties in South Dakota. It's a very interesting warning polygon. They just did a nice little square for you. You're like, yeah, the square will be good. It's honestly working out pretty well right now. No, I'm not expecting it to make it all the way to Chicago. And Ethan, right now, your thunderstorm in Sioux Falls is starting to exit the area. Expect rain to stop within the next 10 to 15 minutes and your severe weather threat to be over. Is Nebraska going to be fine? The northern portions of Nebraska are still underneath the severe thunderstorm watch for the next 3 hours and 40 minutes, like Norfolk and that kind of corner region. Other than that, south of that region is going to be all right. Been doing a lot of talking, guys. I'm trying not to lose my voice. Again, a little background, because I haven't done this in a while, is I am a student meteorologist at Penn State going into my junior year. I am a solo creator on all platforms you can think of. Instagram, TikTok, obviously Facebook, X, YouTube. All these platforms are very supportive, but you guys are the best on TikTok. Unfortunately, TikTok has been bullying me and been banning me from video, or they've been saying it's been unoriginal content when I stream from my desktop, so this is why it's such an awkward position. If you want the full screen, it is currently live on YouTube. Same handle, rainy.day.weather, if you want that full view. As well as we just launched the merch shop. So if you are interested in Rainy Day Weather merch, very comfy hoodies, shirts, cool graphics, cool stickers, that is on the actual TikTok shop. So if you go on the profile and press that little shopping bag, that is currently what's going on. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that little breakdown, and we'll continue live coverage of this severe weather outbreak. Again, active tornado warning still ongoing. This tornado warning is really outrunning its warning box. Again, rotation right here just west of Fairview. I'm keeping a very close eye on this rotation just south of Hudson. And standing by to see if they issue a downstream warning. You can see the warning is in this red polygon right now for that active tornado threat. Keeping a very close eye if this warning gets added on. And this is a radar scope, by the way. Got a report just started here in Rogers. Strong winds and rain. Thank you, BTV, for that report. Stay safe out there. And we have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Guys, buckle up. This one is a doozy. 80-mile-per-hour winds have been issued for I-90. This includes Iowa, Minnesota, and South Dakota counties of Lincoln, Lyon, Minnehaha, Rock, and Sioux counties. This is a level 3 out of 3 severe thunderstorm warning. Please take cover like this is a tornado warning. 80-mile-per-hour winds have the ability to knock over trees, full trees, do significant damage to mobile homes, and cause major power outages. This is something we were afraid of making its way into the forecast, and it has materialized, as has been radar indicated, a destructive threat. Some towns that are up next for this destructive wind is Larchwood, Leicester, Rock Rapids, Steer, Hills, and I-90 corridor moving eastward. Again, 80-mile-per-hour winds. That is equal to a Category 1 hurricane. And we have a report from Paige. Just heard a tree break. Please stay safe there, Paige. Again, this is what I was afraid of, guys, is an 80-mile-per-hour wind. SIG. We have a new severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, gosh. See, I told you guys this was going to be issued, and now we have yet another severe thunderstorm warning. This is sometimes how it goes. So buckle up with me, guys. We're going to break down. Now we have multiple threats, including the Twin Cities. 60-mile-per-hour winds moving into the Twin Cities, first starting off with our western suburbs. This severe thunderstorm warning continues for the next 38 minutes. Expect this severe weather to continue to accelerate into the Twin Cities within the next 30 minutes. This severe thunderstorm warning is issued for 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail. Again, this storm I'm expecting to accelerate, so I would not be surprised to see this start to produce 60, 70, or even 80-mile-per-hour winds as we continue, guys. Again, this is not what I wanted, and this is what I actually was fearing, because as you can tell, I mean, it doesn't take a meteorologist to look at this and be like, wow, that is becoming a very impressive radar image, and it is, again, producing some major weather and accessing the Twin Cities. So, things are going to start to get a little hectic. Bear with me. We're going to work through this together. We have very active severe weather now ticking up. The weather activity has gone up significantly just in the past few minutes. So let's work through this together, guys. Again, 2 active threats. We have hurricane force winds. We have now an upgraded 80-mile-per-hour winds for Sioux City, Orange City, and the region down here. So this has now been upgraded to hurricane force winds right here. And then we have 60-mile-per-hour winds entering the Twin Cities region. I'm going to open it up to some more questions. But again, guys, significant weather threat now unfolding across 2 separate regions. And I wouldn't say it's a derecho yet. It has to go 240 miles of significant wind damage before we can call that. We'll see how it goes, guys. Is a concrete room safe? And can you... yes, if you're in a concrete room, you're pretty much safe from everything. And Sealive... was that Clive? Oh, sorry, my gosh. See, can you tell I've been streaming for 4 hours? What are the winds like in Wisconsin? I have to look that in a second. And for looking at Clive, I'm definitely not saying that right. I do apologize. Des Moines, you are inside a slight risk. Could see 70 to 60 mile per hour winds in about 2 to 3 hours. Okay, good. I did say it right, Emma. Thank you for that. It's losing steam before central. No. This thing is actually going to accelerate. So this entire red box right here, guys, I'm expecting this, at least the southern portions of this box, to be on high alert. I mean, this storm is not, it's expected to grow in strength, actually, as we continue into the night. Gracie, you should be okay. Just stay away from those windows, especially if you're in those 80 mile per hour winds. We could have blown in windows from these 80 mile per hour winds. I mean, this is hurricane force winds. You can just tell off the radar. Look how it starts to move significantly fast, and you can also see the bow echo. We'll pause it right there. Pause it on its latest sound, and all this wind is pushing out at the seams and just racing across. Again, if you are in Sioux Center, you have mere minutes before 80 mile per hour winds come into your area. I know we had a lot of people there. I just want to share that fact. 80 mile per hour winds coming into the region right now. Also, we have a new tag onto this warning. Tornado is possible now with this southern severe thunderstorm warning. That means a spin-up tornado is being watched for. Some areas that need to be on high alert and in their safe place away from windows is Sioux Center, Orange City, Struble, Lamar's, Craig, Irriton, and Hall and surrounding areas. Yes, if you're in Sioux Falls, if you are in the center or west of the downtown area of Sioux Falls, you are now in a safe region. If you're east of Sioux Falls, stay in your safe place. 80-mile-per-hour winds still coming through the region. Let's head back to Minneapolis real quick. Please don't spam the chat, guys. And what are we at? We're at 77,000 likes. Can we hit 100,000 likes, guys? You guys are crushing it. Thank you so much for that. Let's get the word out. We are having an active weather now. Active weather pattern really take place. I mean, we have hurricane force winds entering the region. It is going to become pretty active here over the next couple of hours. Appreciate the likes. Okay. Let's keep this going. Yeah, looking at live radar, we really have all this colliding action happening here. So you see how the storms are coming from two different directions? This collision zone, we'll be watching for that wind threat to just bulldoze right through the Twin Cities. Okay, so my basement has like a part that's underground, not there. Yeah. If you're below ground level, you should be all right. And we have a new, very large, severe thunderstorm warning for lots of people. Let's go over this together, guys. This new severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for, let's observe. We'll come to that in a second. No, wrong one. Iowa, there we go. Okay. This is for Cherokee, Lyon, O'Brien, Osceola. Oh gosh, I did not say that. Osceola, Plymouth, and Sioux counties. This warning, which is this huge warning box, is for 80-mile-per-hour winds. That is hurricane force winds is crossing this area right now. And guess what? We are expecting this to continue all the way over into New Hampton and Mason City. So this entire swath, entire swath now should be prepared to see hurricane force winds as it continues moving eastward. Also want to move to Minneapolis as we have a new update on our warning. We have an observed tagged 60-mile-per-hour winds have been observed in this thunderstorm. You don't want to be caught outside or traveling from this. Tractor trailers could be broadsided and overrolled. Very hazardous travel conditions will be coming into the region. You don't want to be in a mobile home or a mobile home will be okay at 60-mile-per-hour winds, but I'm worried this is going to accelerate into a dangerous category. So if you're in a mobile home, be alert and be ready to possibly move to a sturdy structure or different region. Again, this is moving in very quickly, rapidly developing situation in two regions. Let's go to Kaysen, Minnesota. What's up, Alicia? Hopefully you guys are having a good start to your week. I'm sorry that this is the reality unless you really like thunderstorms, and you must be having a great time. For Kaysen, Minnesota, you are underneath an enhanced risk for severe weather. And I just want to point out, I didn't realize the squall line is really starting to grow southward. Look how it's extending south. So Kaysen, get ready. We actually might have a connection happen here and might form what's called a derecho. So we'll be keeping a very close eye on this. I'll be very worried for just this entire region right here. If this does form, we'll be looking at winds kind of collide and go in this general direction throughout tonight. But I am going to bring out the D word, derecho. We might be having the formation of a derecho. You're butchering names. I'm sorry about that. But yes, El Derecho is indeed on the table now as we watch things rapidly develop. So it'll be a very interesting formation because we have a decent gap right here. But the way this is wrapping around, it might just collide everything together. So I'm going to put that out there. We might be having a derecho form, guys. If you don't know what a derecho is, quick breakdown of what a derecho is. It is a long thunderstorm, a squall line that produces incredible high winds, damaging winds of 70 miles per hour or greater, and travels at least 240 miles across. So 240 miles across, and at least a few reports of 70-mile-per-hour wind damage within that swath. Sioux Falls is almost done with this severe weather threat. Appreciate the follows, guys, and thank you for the likes. Again, we are only 200 likes away from 80,000. Can we reach it? I'll be really cool. Yeah, really appreciate the support. Also, thank you guys on YouTube. Seeing the 6 of you guys, thank you for the support. Again, we hit. You're getting really close to 13,000 followers. Does anyone have a count of where we're at? Unfortunately, I can't see the live count because my phone is used to stream right now. But we'll stick live with you guys for at least a few more hours, producing this live coverage of a possible severe weather outbreak here, guys. Thank you, NATO Gang, for the follow. Thank you, Katie, for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome to the Rainy Weather family. User, a bunch of numbers. Where are you located? I'm curious of where you saw it. Things are rapidly developing, so you maybe appreciate the report, Gracie. Maybe if you just had the storm come by, things are rapidly accelerating right now. I mean, we have 80-mile-per-hour wind tag on here. We got 60-mile-per-hour observed tag on the Minneapolis storm. So stay tuned for that, guys. All right, I'm going to answer some more questions now. I think our tornado warning has expired, but we still have winds into the 80 miles per hour, so almost just as dangerous as a tornado. St. Paul hero, get ready, St. Paul, for 60 to 70 mile per hour winds coming into your region. Stay tuned for more updates. Let's keep going with this. Where is the NATO warning? The NATO warning has expired for now. Marshall, Minnesota. If you guys enjoy this content, please give me a like and a follow. That goes a long way to battle the algorithm of TikTok. I am a solo creator, and that goes a long way. You have no idea. Oh, Marshall. Honestly, you might be lucking out right now. Let's see where you guys are. Sioux Falls, yeah. So Marshall is just north of all this activity, and I think you're actually going to dodge almost all of the significant severe weather, Jake. You should be all right. You're actually between two very significant storms. Again, if you guys are just joining in and seeing some people join in as well, we have active hurricane force winds. I know that might be really weird to hear in Iowa. We have 80-mile-per-hour winds with a destructive tag. That's the highest level of normal severe thunderstorm warning coming through the region. Again, you should treat this as a tornado warning. We are actually sending out, I believe these are going to be pushed out as push notifications. So if you have a phone or have a mobile device in this region here, you're actually going to get an emergency alert to take cover because the wind is so extreme. 80-mile-per-hour winds can become very damaging. They can blow out windows. They can destroy weakly built structures, and they can topple cars and tractor trailers. That is why we were so nervous about the setup, and unfortunately we are seeing some verification of 80-mile-per-hour winds coming through the region. Currently in the northwest corner of Iowa, again, the current significant severe thunderstorm warnings given the 80 miles per hour. Here we go. This is for Iowa, Nebraska, and South Dakota. We nick certain counties, so they're for Clay, Dixon, Lincoln, Lyon, Plymouth, Sioux, and Union counties. Another one, that's the current thunderstorm warning. That is for 80-mile-per-hour winds, guys. 80-mile-per-hour winds. Let's head up back to the Twin Cities and see how we're doing up there. Let me know if anyone's seeing anything out there. Downtown Minneapolis is mere moments away from seeing this initial thunderstorm, but that's actually not the one warned. The one behind it that's coming across this way is the one that is severe thunderstorm warned that has seen the 60-mile-per-hour winds. So you might get a first initial breeze this way, but then the wind direction is actually going to change. It's going to shift and then cause possibly significant wind damage in that region as well. Stillwater, Minnesota. Stillwater, Minnesota is mere moments away from getting pounded by tons of rain, tons of lightning, about 40 to 50 mile per hour winds. You could possibly see significant winds in a little bit. I'll let you know if you get issued in the warning from this actual part of the squall right here. So this is the squall that's producing the 60 mile per hour winds. The squall that's about to enter your region to the north is not producing 60-mile-per-hour winds just yet. Look at this feature, though, guys. This is starting to bow out. This is starting to become a bow echo. Yes, the quiet before the storm. The calm before the storm is correct. If it's very calm in Minneapolis, let me know if what anyone's seeing in Minneapolis, because you guys are about to get a show. Oh, yes. Look at, here's Adina. You have a thunderstorm about mere 5 minutes away from you guys. I'm in Minnesota, and we just got dumped on. Thank you for that report, Faye. How long till it hits Minneapolis? 5 minutes. Depending on what location you are in Minneapolis, literally mere moments. Thank you, Noah, for the question. Has the storm passed Sioux Falls? Basically, yes. This still has a chance for lightning, so be careful of lightning. Generally, though, be careful. Yeah, just lightning. But Sioux Falls, you can see from this radar update here, see the rain is moving to the east. And you can relax. Whew. Take a deep breath. Brooke, no tornado right now. However, 80-mile-per-hour winds on a severe thunderstorm warning. Just as bad as an EF1 tornado. So be weather aware. This is a very significant storm without a tornado warning. Cedar Rapids is in line to possibly see this significant wind very later tonight, next 3 hours. That's for you, Michelle. Our sirens are going off. Molly, can you tell me where you are? I'd love to know so I can give the report. Yeah, because sirens are going to be deployed for the 80-mile-per-hour winds. Let me see where Molly is. Tornado is currently not active right now. You do have an isolated tornado risk, but we're just seeing we're seeing 80-mile-per-hour winds. It's very significant winds, guys. Lakeville, Minnesota. Again, if you are in a suburb or anywhere near like the Twin Cities region, you're gonna be seeing 60-mile-per-hour winds within the next 15 to 5 minutes, depending where you are. Let's look at live radar for everyone's viewing pleasure. Here is Minneapolis and St. Paul, and it doesn't take that long to see the massive storm entering the region. Sioux Falls is 120-mile-per-hour winds. I don't think so. Zachary Stores, please. I don't think that is. That'd be incredible, but I don't think that's possible. Lakeview is 20 miles. Yeah, you'll be seeing the thunderstorm. I see. Lakeville. Sorry, I keep saying Lakeview. I don't know why I wanted to say that. This thunderstorm is moving to your region. Next 15 minutes, I'd say. So Minneapolis, Twin Cities, you guys are up now. It is your time to shine. And hopefully these thunderstorms stay sub-severe, but the one to your west is producing 60-mile-per-hour winds that have been observed. Man, what an amazing radar image. Hopefully you guys are staying inside. There is a lot of lightning with this. Please don't be on the roads. Driving conditions will be very tough as well. Let's see if I can pull off a live camera. I know some people like to enjoy that as well. I'll be looking on my other screen for just 1 second. Sorry if I don't look at the stream real quick. Guys, we were approaching 100,000 likes. I really appreciate if we could get there. Been streaming for 4.5 hours. Trying to give you guys the best information and give you guys the info. Live traffic cameras, Minnesota. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to see the traffic cameras. I'm going to try to get them up in Minnesota so we can watch it together. Can we get map? All right, this will. Ooh, man, what a disaster this is. Okay, camera's coming up, guys, very soon on the screen. Oh my God, look at this wind. Oh gosh. Okay, here we go. Quick break from the radar. Look at this wind. So this is actually in front of the precipitation. This is what's called the outflow. You can see the camera. Oh, lightning strike. Oh, there we go. Very impressive storm coming in. This is what everyone in. Oh man, look at the camera shake like a leaf on the tree. There are a lot of people on the roads right now. This is pretty concerning. Starting to see a lot of lightning in New Prague, Minnesota. Thank you for the report. But yeah, look at this absolutely incredible image of this camera shaking. Let's go a little bit into the storm. Let's move a little bit north. Oh my gosh, so many live cameras. That one's not too good. Let's get like a highway, right? Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Oh, man. Significant rainfall. So this camera is going to make it look like it's a little bit easier to see. But, man, that we got four-way flashers on. Echoing. Am I echoing, guys? How is that even possible? Can someone confirm I'm echoing? Megan, it might be you. Okay, Megan, it's definitely you. When everyone says no, yeah. So look at this. I had to exit and go out. Well, gosh, yes. Okay, so it must be just a TikTok glitch. I do apologize if it is echoing, but yeah. This is inside the storm right now. It looks like travel is flowing very rapidly. Look at all the water ponding on the road. You see the water. Wow. Very significant view. I'm honestly surprised. This is currently downtown, just north of Minneapolis. This is I-694 eastbound East River Road. Typical Minnesota roads. No hail right now in these storms. Horizontal rain report. And I'm not aware of any tornado warnings. No tornado warnings active right now. Okay, we'll go back to the radar real quick. We'll keep an eye on that as the storm progresses. But man, okay. As I said, that active tornado warning, guys. New tornado warning for Iowa. All right, here we go. This is for Lyon, O'Brien, Osceola, and Sioux counties. Look at this active tornado warning inside the squall line. Here is the rotation. Not too given there. Not too tight. However, this is moving eastward very quickly, 50 miles per hour. Actually might have some better rotation just west of Matlock. So this is for some small towns of George, Matlock, Sheldon, Ashton, and Sanborn. Active tornado warning continues for the next 18 minutes. Thank you for the report. Sorry I doubted your tornado warning. But yes, active tornado warning now in this region. Let's put this in motion. Again, this is what I was talking about. These tornado warnings are going to come up and then drop out really quickly. They're going to be very short-lived warnings and happen very quickly. Yes, if you just got a tornado warning, guys, please take cover immediately. Please take cover immediately. Also want to point out, we're getting some thunderstorms development between our two squall lines, so expect this to start filling out pretty soon. We might see this full thunderstorm connect, and we have a new severe thunderstorm warning for the Twin Cities. This is a powerful storm. The entire Twin Cities and metro area, including suburbs all around. So there you go. If you basically live within 25 miles of Minneapolis, this is for you. 60-mile-per-hour winds and quarter-sized hail entering the area. As you can see, let's look inside the storm right now, guys. Let's look inside. We'll look a little bit more south with the leading edge. Okay, so this is just ahead of the storm. You see the difference of camera. So we're just south of the city. Let's go a little bit north of the city. And just 2 miles north of the city, it is absolutely downpouring. Look at all that water on the road. You can see the water dance across the street. I'm looking, this is on Radar Scope. It is a paid program, paid app. So look at this, guys. You can see the rain dancing across the street. Incredible view here. Wow. Yeah, this is now a severe thunderstorm warning. So look at that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that early warning time for the rainy day weather call there. I did try to give heads up notice, and exactly to the watch, we have now a severe thunderstorm warning for the region as the Twin Cities get battered by an absolute monster storm. Not to take away from the fact that we have an active tornado warning in Iowa. This tornado warning is still radar indicated, but again, wow. Just want to point out, 80-mile-per-hour wind gusts have been observed in Iowa. That is a very, very rare feat of seeing 80-mile-per-hour observed on a radar. I mean, you just don't see that. You sometimes get the warnings, but for an actual observation of 80-mile-per-hour, this is a significant wind threat. Not only do we have this significant wind threat, we also have that tornado warning crossing Route 18 in Iowa. And I'm expecting this thunderstorm to grow in strength and continue eastward, anywhere east in this moderate area. The threat has materialized, and it is now here. be alert. Don't go to sleep without turning your emergency alerts on, especially with this tornado risk and extreme high wind risk. We need to be staying weather aware throughout the evening. Davenport is way on the edge of the risk. Could see the leftovers of the storm if it continues onwards. Would be pretty late tonight. Probably the next 4 hours. 4 or 3 hours. Pretty significant storm. Let's go back to Minneapolis real quick to take a look. Wow. Look at those cars. They're barely moving. Absolute treacherous conditions to drive in right now. It is very concerning there's this many motorists on the highway right now. Hopefully they are all driving safely. I mean, you can just see there's puddles of rain, and the rain is dancing across the road. Yes, Max, yeah, I'm sure you guys are used to it, but again, 80 mile per hour in Iowa, no one is used to wind blowing in their windows. That one is not it. So just getting the word out there just for anyone outside in a vulnerable position in the Twin Cities area. And again, active tornado warning sitting across Iowa, 80 miles per hour observed in this red region. I mean, this is just, this is kind of developing into a large-scale severe weather outbreak. Thank you guys all for those follows. We're getting close to 13,000 followers on TikTok. We're getting really close. Really appreciate all that support. We're also live on YouTube. If anyone wants the full map and better view, we're on Rainy Day Weather YouTube. I'm going to let the radar loop play for just a moment. I do have to step away. I have to refill my water. I'll be back in less than a minute. So put your questions in the chat. Let me know what you guys are seeing out there, and stay safe. Please let me know if you're hearing sirens and where you're located. And it's good to hear, Uncle Baby Billy, that you're out in your lawn chair enjoying it. Please enjoy it until it's too close. Then please be in a safe position. I'll be right back in 30 seconds. Enjoy the radar. All right, we're back. Yeah, things are, I mean, it's all expanding. See, it's starting to build to the south. Yes, it is getting a bit crazy. All right. My head's getting hot. I'll take my hat off for a second. All right, you guys still here? You're hanging on with me? Storm Lake area. What is weakened considerably? I mean, this storm is really gathering strength, I'd say. This one that's starting to bow out. I mean, just look how it's exploding. Let me close my blinds real quick. Okay, we're back. All right, for Des Moines, Iowa. I'd say Des Moines needs to be a little worried now about the storm because it's expanding to the south, and Sioux Cities actually might get clipped by the storm as well. So Des Moines is possibly in line to see significant severe wind. I'd say most likely 60 to 70 mile per hour winds as it continues to push through your region. Wind and storm really picking up here in Shakopee now. Thank you for the report, Galvin. Appreciate that. Again, guys, we are live on YouTube as well. You can be part of the first 1,000 subscriber subscriber chain there. It has the full screen like on the actual stream as well as my live camera. Current TikTok is not allowing me to stream on desktop. And tornado, there's no tornado currently in Minneapolis. This is Minneapolis is currently warned for 60 mile per hour winds. And let's look at the live radar. Look at that live radar. I mean, it's just churning ahead. I want to point out now we're getting to a more flat. You see how it's becoming more flat? Expect this to start to accelerate to the south and east. See how it's pinching? Exactly what I kind of was, looking at. Is it's all going to shoot out of a cannon and fire off southeast. It's just a thunderstorm. Well, when people lose power, I don't think it's just a thunderstorm out in the Twin Cities region. It does have the ability. I mean, the lower level jet does have the ability to weak thunderstorm, bro. He is tempting the thunderstorm. That's funny. Yeah, so now I'd say this entire region right here, let's say, it needs to be on high alert for that severe weather. And even if this continues onwards to the south, Des Moines, Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, be alert. These are not supposed to slow down, especially this one. This one is just bulldozing. 80 miles per hour winds that have been observed. Observe tag on that one. I'm still seeing radar indicated on the tornado warning in Iowa, but it might have changed. We got a report that Shakopee sounds like cannons outside, guys. Well, we currently have two things, Morgie. We currently have a tornado warning for Lyon, O'Brien, Osceola, and Sioux counties. This tornado warning is for the next 8 minutes, and it's heading towards Sheldon. Let's look at rotation together, guys. Seeing a couple of pockets of areas that might be having rotation right here, back here. Anyways, without rotation, without tornado, it's still producing hurricane force winds, 80 mile per hour winds in Iowa, crossing, basically paralleling Route 18, heading to many small towns, hitting Orange City. Anyone in Sioux Center see anything? I know we had a few people in there earlier. Anyone in Sioux Center see any significant wind? But again, this is a pretty significant storm producing very high end winds. And then we also have a severe thunderstorm warning for the Twin Cities region. Lots of rain and lightning coming through the region with a pretty hefty storm. Expecting this to accelerate as it exits the Twin Cities region as well. What time is it supposed to hit Cedar Rapids? I'd say the next 2 to 3 hours there. 2 to 3 hours from current time. Wind's picking up. Thank you for that report, Uncle Baby Billy. Again, this is probably, oh my god. I have never seen this before. You guys will not believe this. 90 miles per hour observed. Wow, that is incredible. That will be significant damage to crops, to trees, to houses. We have a confirmed 90 miles per hour. That is something I have never seen on radar. Incredible. Incredible storm. And this is just getting started, heading eastward. Just went through Orange City and Sioux Center. That is incredible. I have never seen that before. A 90 mile per hour severe thunderstorm warning. This is an extremely dangerous situation. I really feel bad for the farmers out here because any crops that are up here will just be flattened. I mean, they'll be gone. The corn crops, they'll just be bulldozed. I mean, it'll be over for them. Unfortunately, there are a few pockets of small towns that are experiencing the 90 mile per hour winds. That's equal to a Category 2 hurricane right now. Category 2 hurricane, land hurricane, pushing through Iowa right now. All right, let me open it up back to questions, guys. I know I haven't answered them in a second. Trying to get this incredible situation going on in northwest Iowa. I mean, you just don't see 90 mile per hour winds from just a thunderstorm. It's from a severe thunderstorm. It is crazy. Incredible thing here. And looking at Fort Dodge, you guys are underneath that risk as well for this storm to make impact in your region. Fort Dodge, and I think they extended the tornado warning a little bit. So what's starting to happen here is because the winds are so high, they are equating to a full tornado, full EF1 tornado across the entire squall line. So 90 mile per hour across this entire swath of land. That is going to destroy crops. It's going to destroy mobile homes. It's going to rip shingles off of roofs. It's going to do major damage to this region. And I feel bad for all the farmers in this region, because any crop within this area that's going to experience 90-mile-per-hour winds will just be bulldozed. And very incredible. Yeah, Fort Dodge is coming towards you eventually within the next hour. Here's Fort Dodge. I'll circle it. This is a significantly dangerous storm. And this storm might last until at least the edge of this red box. So it has a long way to go. We're just kind of getting started on the storm. Cottage Grove, I can take a look at that. Again, guys, if you're just joining, we currently have a 90 mile per hour observed thunderstorm. I'll keep that on the screen here. Incredible. And Cottage Grove, I'm expecting it should be getting there any moment now. Oh yeah, it's literally 1 second away from you, Ella. Yeah, I mean, I have been on radar for a long time. Basically since I was very young. And I've never seen a 90-mile-per-hour severe thunderstorm warning. I mean, it is crazy. And that's observed, too. Cottage Grove, still, you're sitting at 60-mile-per-hour winds, Ella. That's your severe thunderstorm warning. Just don't be outside. It's going to be a very heavy downpour, hazardous driving conditions. Not expecting severe weather in Omaha today. But yeah. Again, 90-mile-per-hour winds, that is something I've just never seen before. Let me edit, actually. Let me see if I can edit the title. You think I can do that? No. Maybe? Maybe I can't. Okay, here's the full breakdown, guys. If you're curious behind the scenes. I don't know if I can edit the title. Well, it's fine. I mean, I think the title is like Derecho or something, so that basically is exactly what's going on. Should you guys get view again? Okay, that looks good. Up to 60 here in Shakopee. Middle of a storm down Shakopee, Minnesota, Scott County. Hearing lots of emergency sirens outside. Thank you for that report. Stay safe out there. Again, if anyone is just joining us, an active derecho setup is happening across this region with a 90-mile-per-hour observed wind. Let's look at the velocity here. See if we can look at this together. This is a radar indicated velocity, 110 miles per hour. Wow, that is incredible. 100 miles per hour across Sheldon right now. Sheldon is experiencing an EF1 to EF2 tornado just from straight line winds. That is not a tornado. That is a straight line wind event causing 110 mile per hour reading on the radar. And that's not even the most efficient way. So like the radar only reads kind of this angle. It's going this way. So it could be even more. Let's see if I can get a better radar. Probably not, unfortunately. But here we go. We just got a new severe thunderstorm warning. Let's see what they gave it. Okay, they did bring it down back to 80 mile per hour. The other one's still at 90, so they're thinking it's going to weaken just a little bit. But man, 90 to 80 mile per hour winds. Look how far they're extending this warning. It's because it's moving so fast. So new areas underneath this extremely dangerous severe thunderstorm warning. This severe thunderstorm warning goes for an hour and 16 minutes. Wow, it's a very long severe thunderstorm warning. This is for a lot of counties, guys, in Iowa. Here it is. Buena Vista, Cherokee, Clay, Dickinson, Lyon, O'Brien, Osceola, Plymouth, and Sioux counties. Now underneath a new severe thunderstorm warning for 80 mile per hour winds. This has been observed up to 90 mile per hour winds. So you should be taking this as seriously as a tornado warning. This storm has the capability of producing an incredible threat to your house. Because, I mean, 90 mile per hour winds can blow in windows. If you're in a mobile home, they can be damaging or even destructive to your entire mobile home. Weakly built structures are very dangerous RVs are extremely dangerous. It might seem very confusing that this is a tornado. It's not really doing much. It is a special type of storm that is producing Category 2 hurricane force winds. Pretty significant. I've just never seen this. I've never had this streaming. I've had an EF4 tornado before. Local news just reported 99 mile per hour in Sioux Center. I believe it. Judging off this radar imagery, I believe that. It is incredible. Incredible thing happening right now, guys. Let me know if you guys have any questions of this rapidly developing situation. We are getting close to 90,000 likes. I appreciate that. And we are rapidly approaching 13,000 followers. All right, let's keep going. Again, I'm getting a little tired, but we'll keep going here, at least until these destructive winds start to taper off a little bit, or I get too tired. Let's put this in motion. Let's keep looking at here. I live in Sioux Falls. Any thoughts? Your severe weather threat has ceased. Some good news from you. And honestly, you guys just avoided that incredible 90 mile per hour wind. Again, just got someone reported. I don't know if someone can confirm this. 99 mile per hours observed in Sioux Center. An update on the Twin Cities. Currently, severe thunderstorms are pushing through your region. 60 mile per hour winds on both sides, heading through the southern suburbs now. Honestly, this should last about 30 more minutes, and then after that, your severe weather threat will be done. You'll have a lovely evening. I guess lovely evening to go sleep, right? I guess that was only 10 there. Whoa, crazy stuff. Okay, good news is tornado warning has expired from the Iowa storm. However, I mean, we still have that 80 mile per hour winds coming through the region as well. Keep those questions coming, guys. It's calmed down a bit on the stream, so I can answer them a little bit more efficiently now. So now's your chance for Faribault. Faribault, Minnesota. You're going to be seeing this significant storm come through your region, possibly severe thunderstorm warning within the next few minutes. Here's the bowing out feature. You could see 60 mile per hour winds in that region, Heather. And look at that. As I say that, they extended a little bit southern. Oh, I just want to point out, they upgraded it. 70 mile per hour winds just to the north of you. You could be seeing that same thing in your region pretty soon. I'd say 10 to 15 minutes before 70 mile per hour winds coming through your area. Rockwell City. Rockwell City. Okay. Sorry, it took a second to load. Why is it in red? Uh-oh. That ain't good. Okay, Rockwell City. No, I think Clay County is in the warning. But I'll get to that in a second. Rockwell City, just northwest. Lake City. Sioux City. So, where the heck is Rockwell City? I'm struggling. Just east of Sac City. Oh, there we go. Rockwell City. You're just inside that enhanced risk. And honestly, this bowing feature on the severe thunderstorm is coming towards you. So here you guys are. I'll give you a circle so you can see this thunderstorm is coming towards you. You possibly could expect that significant wind threat to get to you. Again, we've been seeing 99 mile per hour winds. I don't think you're in the region where you're going to be seeing 99. But do prepare for 70, maybe 80 mile per hour winds as the storm marches towards you very fast. Your grandma's crush is crazy. Sorry, someone has joined with that name. I'm like, what is going on? Appreciate all the support on both channels, guys. Just want a quick shout out to all of you for this amazing live stream. We're going to keep going for a little bit longer. I am running out of steam. But again, if you have been enjoying the content, if you don't mind giving me a follow and a like on the stream, it all helps me battle the algorithm. Again, as a solo content creator, that is the best thing you can do. And it also is so amazing for you guys just to be here asking your questions. You guys have been very respectful and learning about what's going on as well. I've been enjoying streaming. Starting to lose my voice. We're getting on close to hour 5 of streaming. It's been a pretty significant stream. Again, also, we've just released the merch drop. It is live on multiple platforms. It's also live on the TikTok shop. So if you're interested in any of that type of stuff, comfy hoodie, comfy shirt, cool looking magnet, stickers, and also there is a paddleboard, but on my website shop. Unfortunately, TikTok does not allow me to sell. It is a pickleball board or pickleball racket. There you go. See, I'm having a stroke from streaming too long. It's also on the website. The website can be found on other platforms, as well as you can DM me for the website link. I think the website link is also on the latest post about releasing the store. Just wanted to do a little identification there so you guys can know who you're talking to. My name is Ethan, and I am a Penn State student meteorologist. Appreciate the kind words, Galvin. That's very, very nice of you. That's what keeps me going. Yeah, we'll continue this live coverage as we watch these storms continue. They are holding on to that 80-mile-per-hour winds. I just can't get over how fast this is moving. I mean, we're well into Iowa already, and it's only been about 10 minutes since the storm has entered the region. A rapidly developing situation. I think the greatest risk for significant severe winds still is in about this corridor. Des Moines is right on the edge. But again, this is where we're getting our possible 99-mile-per-hour reading. Very incredible stuff. Considerable threat tag on which one here? Oh yeah, here we go. I know we had some people in Faribault. You now are underneath a severe thunderstorm warning. Oh, also want to point out you have a tornado possible tag. This is for south of Minneapolis, pretty far south. Let's look at this together. This is for Blue Earth. Oh gosh, LeSueur, Rice, Steele, and Waseca counties. New severe thunderstorm warning has been issued, 60-mile-per-hour winds. Let's look at where they're seeing that possible tornado, and maybe right next to Eagle Lake, right here. Possibly could be seeing some rotations start to spin up. Again, things are starting to accelerate in this region, so now we have two separate areas of significant wind. This corridor and then this corridor down in Iowa. Very significant setup happening here. Possibly long-range severe wind. We've had our first severe wind kind of just west of Sioux Falls, and now it is on a runway. It's a runaway freight train, honestly, coming towards the central portions of Iowa. Yeah, so Jake, the main thing with this cluster is because, you know, it's a straight line wind, main threat, but tornado possible. I'd say the main thing is you look for where things are starting to spin, right? You got those greens and reds here. It's not very fast, but this type of setup, you got to look for those hints because it could be very close or it could be very quick, right? You could have a tornado drop down and up within a radar scan, so you look for hints of what they're seeing. It depends on where you are in the Twin Cities, but yes, the severe thunderstorm warning is continuing. I think the main risk of the severe thunderstorm warning is on the edge. Okay, cool. Guys, we are only 500 likes away from 90,000. If we could get there, that'd be amazing. I think I might taper off the stream soon because I am getting exhausted, and unfortunately, I do still have a 9 to 5. But yeah, if you guys have enjoyed this content, if you don't mind giving me a follow, we are getting very close to 13,000 followers. And also, you can join us for the next live stream of the next severe weather outbreak. And additionally, the tropics are going to get hot. At least that's what I've been kind of seeing the trend. And of course, we still have about 85% of the activity left. So Rainy Day Weather has committed to being live for as many tropical landfalls as possible throughout. It's going to be a marathon stream, so I'm basically getting ready to do streaming for like 18 hours through a landfall. If you guys think that's going to be funny to watch, I'll have things to make sure I'm not sitting for 18 hours, but yeah. That is coming up. We got Tropics, we got the rest of severe weather season, and then we also have severe weather season 2026, where rainy day weather will be going out in the field in the Great Plains to go live storm chasing. So you guys can see the nitty gritty of the actual tornado and storm out there. And that's the general plan. And lastly, the merch shop has been released. So if you want anything, we have a limited time sale because of the opening sale. You literally just opened the start of the stream. That was kind of the beginning of the stream as the opening act. It is now live on TikTok and on the website. Alright, new active watches here. Oh yeah, we just got a new active severe thunderstorm watch. So let's go over this. This might be honestly the last thing I can go over before I have to go to sleep and relax. We have a new severe thunderstorm watch for the northern and central portions of Iowa. This severe thunderstorm watch continues for the next 5 hours and 50 minutes from this exact moment, including large cities like Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Enter area here, Waterloo, Fort Dodge, Iowa Falls, Charles City, Hampton, Algona, Forest City, Mason City, Osaka, Charles City. This severe thunderstorm watch main threat is significant wind. 75-mile-per-hour wind is likely within this range. Stay weather aware for the overnight region. The way you can prepare is to charge your cell phone, have those emergency alerts on check, yes, and then have a safe place in mind just in case you get that significant wind threat. Again, we've been seeing 99-mile-per-hour winds from straight line winds, and you might be wondering how to combat protecting yourself in that scenario. You want to remove yourself from windows, exterior walls. If you're in a mobile home in an RV, have a backup plan of somewhere to go that is structurally sound, because RVs can be overturned. Mobile homes can be very vulnerable to this extreme strength and raw power of storms coming through the region. I'll now give it up for one more minute. One more minute, guys. This is your last rainy day weather minute of asking any questions you can have. Chat's very quiet right now. Thank you guys for hitting 90,000 likes. That's what I wanted to get to. I really appreciate you guys being here. And hopefully you guys have a safe evening. Last word of advice is, unless there's any other questions, please do not remember, or please don't forget, the severe thunderstorm threat is far from over, especially in the northern central portions of Iowa. It is actually just beginning. So stay weather aware, even though I won't be live. I do apologize. I am just getting very tired. But thank you guys for the support on both platforms. YouTube, we've hit over 304 people. Really appreciate that. You guys are amazing. 12 likes. You know, TikTok, can't really compete with you guys. Over 90,000 likes. And let's see how many people got on. Let's see, we got 12,000 views, I think. Yeah. Great. So here's a little background of my setup, guys. Just for a little. There you go. That's the background, and Spencer, Iowa. I closed my locator, but oh gosh. Spencer, Keegan, you need to be in your safe place. 80-mile-per-hour winds. Literally 3 minutes away from you. Look at that. Yeah. At least stay away from windows. On especially the west side of your house. Could be seeing significant wind. Again, this is a storm that produced 99-mile-per-hour winds as well. Okay. I'm going to end YouTube first. Bye-bye, YouTube.